Finally, it's time. Yes, it is time, everyone. Tonight is the night you put the league on notice, everybody. Let's get to it. The New York Knicks versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Best believe this is a huge game for the Knicks. I don't care how OKC feels about it. Tonight they're on the road. They just suffered a loss at the hands of the Cleveland Cavaliers after a 15-game winning streak. They were running roughshod through the league, including wins over us, the New York Knicks, and wins over the Boston Celtics, the reigning champions. And then they went into Cleveland and got beat, although it was a very, very close game, even though Donovan Mitchell seemingly playing with an injury as he didn't play the next game. Didn't have a very good game against OKC. And Cleveland still managed to pull it out. So I'm looking for our New York Knicks to come out, send a message to the rest of the league that tonight we are ready to go. When healthy, when focused, when mentally and physically prepared, the New York Knicks can come out and beat anybody. And it has to come tonight. You have to send the message. A lot of people talking about what are the best wins the New York Knicks have this season. Not a whole lot of them. They got to send the message by beating one of the hottest teams in the league. Winners of 15 of their last 16 games. That is nothing to sneeze at. Come out and beat them up here tonight. Tonight's a great opportunity. A couple of things to note for the stream, y'all. What's popping? Let's get to it. A couple of things to note. You can see a couple of things look a little different. We got this guy up here, this new little bar. We'll explain it in a second. I mean, if you can read, you can see it says January subscriber goal. But these numbers up over here on the television screen. These numbers signify the viewer count. Doesn't really matter, don't really care to me, but it's a visually stimulating kind of thing to have up on the screen. If it gets too weird, too wonky, we don't want it, we can remove it, no problem. This guy is up here for a multitude of reasons. Main reason is going through the data and the analytics of the channel, month over month, so the subscriber count, pretty solid. but if I go back and I look at last year's subscriber count, this year's month compared to last year's month, for the first 2 months, for November and December, and now for January, a little bit down than where it was last year. So last year, the channel was actually experiencing larger, more exponential growth than it has been so far this year. So one of the ways to just remind people who come to the channel for the first time, obviously has nothing to do with our regulars, was popping everybody, Big Taz, Bernard Johnson, Eamon Owis, Karen, Susan, Mark, of course, everybody, Ricardo Brothway, C. Tyler, I see you guys, Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Obviously, you guys don't contribute to this because you're already a part of this. But you can see the goal right here, 146, is the number I want to hit this month. Last year in January, for the whole month of January, we had 145 new subscribers. Last year in January, we had 145 new subscribers. So far, 10 days into the month, we have 35 new ones, which is a good pace. We have 20 more days to go. This is the number I'd like to hit. Hopefully we hit that. We'll see. This is a good barometer to see how close we are and how many days remaining. So we got some ground to make up. Got over 100 subscribers to get to this month. Hopefully we get to it. What's popping, everybody? There's other things I'd like to add to the stream that we'll eventually get to, but for now, here we are. Now, as for tonight's game, big old game like we've said already, I'm looking for Deuce McBride to be the difference. If you guys didn't know, Deuce McBride, who's missed the last 5 games, and Karl-Anthony Towns, who's been questionable the last 3 games, are both playing here tonight. Now, Towns was hobbling around a little bit. He still ended up with fantastic numbers. So I don't know entirely what to believe there. but I'm looking for Deuce McBride, Karl-Anthony Towns to do their things, play well. We need Jalen Brunson to have a good game. He's kind of had some subpar games here and there throughout the week. Corey Scott, what's up, Corey? So I want to see JB do his thing. Now, look, the issue with good teams like this is they got J-Dub to throw at him. They got SGA to throw at him. They got Case and Wallace, who's going to be in the starting lineup to throw at him. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Jalen Brunson going against some of the best defenders in the league, some of the best perimeter defenders in the league. So it's going to be difficult for him. But also, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, can we get both of those guys playing well together? I mean, I feel like it's been forever. Can we get them both playing well together? Charlie said the controversial red velvet coat for this very special game. They end our 9-game winning streak. It's payback time. Absolutely. We had to come correct. Walt Clyde Frazier is on the call. He's going to make the difference tonight. It is also Walt Clyde Frazier's 80th birthday. I believe his 80th birthday. It is his birthday. I believe it's his 80th birthday. But it's a special night regardless. It's Walt Clyde Frazier night. So the Knicks have to come up with a victory for not only themselves, but also, obviously, for Walt Clyde Frazier. Robert Jaworski, what's up, Rob? Bernard John said we need to come out strong on both ends. Well, they came out strong last time and they still ended up winning. So it's not always about coming out strong. Yes, they need to come out strong. They need to continue to play strong, and they need to finish strong. Now, we can make the argument that the last time they played, the thing that got OKC over the hump was not only its bench and its depth, but the fact that the crowd was on their side. The crowd was raucous and roaring. You know that OKC arena can really get their team going and pumping. We know that from the OG, KD, Westbrook, and Harden days. But tonight they're in MSG. And if there's anything we know about MSG, it could really get the team going. Hartenstein got a little bit of mixed reaction. I had to listen real quick. He got a little bit of a mixed reaction on the introduction, mostly cheers, but I could hear a sprinkle of boos in there, and I'm right there with the boos. Tonight, the Isaiah Hartenstein hate watch continues. Daniel Malbons, what's up, Daniel? Here we go. Knicks with their home whites, but in the alternate jersey. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Here we go. Off the tip, Karl Anthony Towns versus Isaiah Hartenstein. Come on, Knicks. Big old game. Let's get to it here in the Garden. You know everybody loves to bring their A game in the Garden. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? Towns wins the tip. Yes, sir. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Best believe this is a playoff game. Best believe this is an NBA playoff game. Towns has it up top being guarded by J-Dub. Towns looking to get it to somebody, swings it out to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Wallace, jab step, driving to his left, putting his head down, driving, gets into the paint, puts up the floater, bounces on the rim, can't get it to stay. Hartenstein with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Hartenstein has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Hands it off to SGA, coming to his left, Bridges gets caught on a Hartenstein screen, a mid-range pull-up jumper from SGA, in and out, can't get it to go, fight for a long rebound, Dort tips it out. And a loose ball foul on Dort, who elbows Towns in the face inadvertently, fighting for that rebound, and they do call the offensive foul. Julian Perez, what's up, Julian? What's poppin', my guy? First foul on the Thunder. Offensive foul on Dort using the off arm, accidentally hitting Towns in the face. So the Knicks will get the ball back. Towns has it up top, being guarded by J-Dub. Still looking to get it out to somebody, gets it out to Hart. Hart up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Coming to his right. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to put Case and Wallace in the post. Backing him down. Backing him down. He's got 2 feet in the paint. Stops. Leans forward. Flips it up with the left hand. High arcing shot. Can't get it to go, but a foul on Case and Wallace is going to send our guy, JB, the captain, to the foul line for 2 free throws. I like it. I like the way the game's starting out right now. We're going through Brunson. I said I would love to see JB have a good night tonight after a couple of subpar games. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with scoring, doesn't even necessarily have to be with traditional statistics, with scoring and assisting and rebounding. I just want to see him play a cool, calm, collected game. Get us over the hump here tonight, JB. You're the captain for the reason. Now he's at the foul line for 2 free throws, knocks down the first one. And our first points on the board come from the Knicks. Chi-Chi said, I hope they maintain for 4 quarters. Absolutely. Please don't be a championship team for 3 quarters and run out of gas in the 4th quarter. It may be just who they are, but tonight's the kind of night where you show what your true colors are made of. Brunson goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. SGA bringing it down. Weekend at Bernie's. What's up, Weekend? Or Bernie. What's up, Bernie? SGA gets it over to Dort, driving to his right. Josh Hart chasing. He goes under the basket, leaves it off for Wallace. Wallace, being guarded by Brunson in the post, kicks it out to Dort. Catches, pump fakes, driving to his left. He's got a lane, leaning in against Hart. Left layup, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns tips it over to Josh Hart. Good defense. Dort had an open lane to the basket. He just couldn't finish. Josh Hart up top, being picked up by Hartenstein. Gets it over to Bridges, being guarded by SGA. Bridges up top, feeds it down low to Towns with Dort on him. Dort's a big, strong dude. He don't have the size, but he's got the strength. Pass inside, bad pass from Towns. Too many hands down there, Karl-Anthony Towns. You can't squeeze that in. Dort bringing it down, full head of steam, driving to his left. Stopping, pulling it back out, kicks it out to Wallace. Wallace, a mid-range pull-up jumper over Josh Hart. Good defense. Fight for the rebound. Towns, good box out on Hartenstein, and he grabs the board. Here comes Brunson. He and Towns having a little chat real quick, talking about what they want to do coming down this stretch. Brunson, in and out dribble, attacking SGA. Stop, leans in, driving it down. He falls down, still has it. Fight for the ball. It's loose. Brunson still holding on to it. Where's my jump ball? They finally call the jump ball. Good job from JB. Even though he lost the ball, he didn't give it up. Would have let OKC get out and run. A lot of contact so far here tonight. They're not calling a whole lot. There was a lot of contact on the Dort drive they didn't call. There's a lot of contact there on the Brunson drive they didn't call. It looks like they're going to let him play here tonight. Jump ball between Brunson and Hartenstein. I wonder who's going to win this. My man Wigan at Bernie said, let's go Knicks. Let's do this, Knicks. Let's go. Come on. SGA is going to bring it down after Hartenstein obviously was going to win the tip. SGA has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. In and out dribble, coming to his left. They hedge over to Hartenstein. Ball tipped away. Hartenstein grabs it. He's in the paint. Stops, leans in. Ball's knocked loose. Gets it over to J-Dub. A little push shot in the paint. And OKC gets their first basket finally to go down off a J-Dub floater in the lane. Nice pass from Hartenstein. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Has it on the left side, being guarded by Dort. In and out dribble coming to his right. Behind the back. Dancing with it. Spinning to his left. Has him in the post, stops, turns, pump fake, leans in, gets it out to Bridges. Bridges driving to his right, pulling it back out, gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by J-Dub, attacking to his right. Ball knocked loose by J-Dub. He's got to go in the backcourt to pick it up. He's got to chuck it up. Doesn't get it off in time. That's going to be a shot clock violation. It wasn't going to hit the rim anyway. And Towns looks a little slow. Doesn't look nearly as explosive. You got to think that knee isn't 100% and still bothering him. Kevin Patrick Hogan, what's up, Kevin? David Haas, and not liking it so far. Brunson, too many ISOs? He's in ISO mode? Yeah. I mean, it seems like they're just going to try and play out of him to start the game, trying to get him going. Also, it could be that Towns is not 100% ready to go. SGA stepped through floater, can't get it to go. Towns rips down yet another rebound. Good defense from the Knicks so far, putting them in uncomfortable situations. Josh Hart putting his head down, attacking, leans in, kicks it out. Bridges, a right wing three, no hesitation, comes up short, long rebound. Josh Hart ends up with it. Over to Anunoby, back to Josh Hart, inside pass to Towns. Towns being guarded by SGA. He leans in, flips it up, can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. And here come the Thunder. Looked like he rushed it just a smidge. Casey Wallace driving it down on Brunson. Kicks it out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein up top, attacking to his left. Leans in again. Stops, pump fake, behind the back pass to nobody. Out of bounds, ball going the other way. Good effort from the Knicks to force them into yet another turnover. Bad decision from Hartenstein trying to whip a behind the back pass like that. David said Towns got no lift. Absolutely none. Got absolutely none. You're right. You're right about that. Brunson has it up top. Still tied at 2. Not a whole lot of scoring going on. Swings it over to Anunoby. Driving to his left on SGA. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Towns. He goes to the basket. Gets blocked by Hartenstein. He's got no lift. Should have threw that one down. SGA has him on the left wing up top the door. Open for a 3. Sets his feet. Fires. Can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pushing it the other way. Josh Hart on the left wing, being guarded by Wallace. In and out dribble, attacking to his left. Lost it, gets it back. Picks his dribble up inside the Brunson. Pump fake, reverse layup. Misses the reverse layup. Now we're missing chippies. Come on, Knicks. The Thunder pushing the other way. Casey Wallace on the right wing. Between the legs, crossing over to his left. Driving it down, gets past Josh Hart. Goes to the basket. Scoop layup high off glass. Can't get it to go. Towns another rebound. A lot of missed shots. A lot of missed layups from both sides. Brunson bringing it down. Hesitation move. Driving it down. Ball got poked away by J-Dub. And a foul on J-Dub. I thought they were going to let that one go. Absolutely a foul on J-Dub. Raymond Jacobs, what's up, Ray? Mark said, this is something. Absolutely. Tied at 2 with 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. We're almost at the 5-minute mark. OG Anunoby has it, driving it down, gets blocked at the basket. The ball is loose. J-Dub has it. And now SGA's off and running. It's a 3-on-2. SGA driving it down, kicks it out. J-Dub, left corner three. He's got all the time in the world and can't knock it down. Josh Hart with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson pushing it the other way. Hesitation move going right into Case and Wallace. Moves him out of the way with his big body and knocks down the lefty floater. And the Knicks take a lead. Finally, the second basket from a team has been knocked down, 4-2. Actually, it's the Knicks' first basket. The first two came off of Brunson free throws. J-Dub misses a floater. Harnstein knocks it out of bounds. Ball going back to the Knicks with 7 minutes to go. Not a lot of scoring. It's going to be a defensive battle, and honestly, that probably favors OKC. But neither team has anything going right now. Both teams coming out lethargic. Brunson bringing it down. Gets it over to Hart, who will bring it down. Josh Hart has it up top with 7 minutes to go. Being guarded by Harnstein. A lot of standing around for the Knicks. Brunson now has it up top, coming to his left off a Hart screen, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Hart. Hart in the high post, attacking Harnstein, leans in, stops, pump fake, pivots, fall away, gets it to go. Josh Hart with a tough fall away jumper. Okay, we'll take it, Joshy Poop. We'll take it. And the Knicks take a 4-point lead. Here we go. SGA has it on the right wing. Coming to his left, Anunoby switches on. Quick crossover to his right, stops, mid-range pull-up jumper in the paint, gets it to go. Smooth-looking jumper from SGA. He can get to that anytime he wants. A fall-away jumper, traded for a fall-away jumper, 4-6. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Backing down Case and Wallace now. Brunson has it on the right wing. They show two. Now pocket pass to Josh Hart. Has it in the paint. Kicks it out the Bridges. A right corner three. No hesitation. Comes up short yet again. J-Dub with the rebound. Neither team able to knock down perimeter shots right now. J-Dub bringing it down against Josh Hart. Gets it over to Harnstein. Harnstein up top. Hits J-Dub cutting back door. And J-Dub can't get it to go. And a foul on Josh Hart is going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. A beautiful pass from Harnstein. J-Dub wasn't even expecting it, but the ball hit him square right in the hand. And an incredibly slow start. We are halfway through the game. Halfway through the first quarter, it's 6-4. Disgusting. Disgusting basketball. Not a whole lot going on right now. Big Taz said, this game looks like a finals preview. This does not look like super high-level basketball right now. The shot making just isn't there from either side. Both teams look incredibly tired. Right? Both teams look incredibly tired. Obviously, we know the Knicks on their side are super banged up with Harnstein, and we'll see what McBride looks like when he gets in, but everyone else is just looking a little tired. Bridges missing a couple of open shots. Anunoby hasn't even taken a shot, or he took one shot, got blocked at the basket. Towns can't dunk anything, so he went for a finger roll layup, got blocked by Harnstein. Big Taz said both teams look anxious. I don't know if they look anxious. They just look a little tired, a little lethargic. The lift from either side isn't there. You know, part of the reason why you miss jump shots is you don't have the leg strength in the lift. Doesn't always mean the shot's going to come up short. It just means you kind of, instead of generating power all from your legs like a normal shot, you start finding different ways to generate power. So you start using a little bit more arm. You start using a little bit more wrist and flicking it a little bit harder. And that's how you start missing shots, right? And both sides getting open looks from the perimeter, but neither side can knock down shots right now. David said Bridges 2 bricks. I mean, they weren't bricks. They were just misses. One was short. One was slightly to the right. Both of them out of the corner. Lionel Moniz, what's up, Lionel? Tibbs needs to give Hug 40-some minutes tonight. He will absolutely not do that, Lionel. David said, we're lucky OKC's shooting horribly. Or maybe OKC's lucky the Knicks are shooting horribly. When both sides are doing it, both sides are looking at the opponent like, well, at least they can't hit anything either. Right? Ronnie says, greater later. Crowd the 6-man tonight. True. Very true. You have to be able to take advantage of the crowd noise here in your home building. OKC definitely took advantage of that in the previous game. Now the Knicks have to respond with their own fantastic fan base, right? Weekend of Bernie says he looks a little bit like Randall. Talking about Brunson? Y'all got to learn that, like, the best offense the Knicks have, especially considering Karl-Anthony Towns is hobbled like this, like, they are not going to feed Towns the ball if he's hobbled. Nor would I want them to feed the ball to Towns if he's hobbled. Best offense right now is Jalen Brunson, considering both Anunoby and Bridges look a little tired. Neither of them are moving all that well. What else do you want? You want to put the ball in Bridges' hands and tell him to make a play? Like, come on. Chill. He is the captain for a reason. Kevin said, JB needs to be a distributor tonight. Sooner or later, his shots will fall. D up. Bridges missed 2 shots. Towns has no lift. And Anunoby's not moving well to generate open looks for himself. He's standing around a lot. Nobody's cutting all that well right now. OKC is a great team defending against cuts. And so Brunson's trying to say, okay, fine, I'll do it. And if Brunson gets it going, they're going to have to bring double teams. And when he brings double team, that's when everybody else gets open. Sometimes you got to get yourself going before you get into distributor mode. J-Dub knocks down both of his free throws. 6 minutes to go. Josh Hart on the right wing. Being guarded by Harnstein. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby being guarded by SGA. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Picks his dribble up. Now gets it out to Anunoby again. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson's going to dance around in the Anunoby screen. SGA switches onto him, backing him down, stops, turns, fall-away jumper in the paint. Too long, can't get it to go. Harnstein with the rebound. Josh Hart takes it right out of his hands. I love it. Back out to Brunson. Brunson trying to feed it down low to Towns. Josh Hart's going to look to attack Harnstein. Flips it up, can't get it to go. Towns with the offensive rebound, but gets stripped by Dort. And here comes Dort pushing the other way. Dort leaves it off for SGA. Swing through to his right. Driving it down, gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Harnstein, who kicks it out the door on the right wing, wide open for 3, and Dort knocks down the first perimeter shot of the game. 9-6 is OKC takes the lead. Brunson bringing it down. Dort's going to pick him up. Brunson has it up top. Harnstein hedges out. Brunson driving it down. Quick crossover to his left on Wallace. Driving it down. Puts up the floater off glass. In and out. And in again for JB. SGA bringing it down. On the left wing being guarded by Anunoby. Driving to his left off a Harnstein screen. He's got space. Mid-range pull-up jumper again as Karl-Anthony Towns is deep in drop. And you got to expect that that knee is bothering him to the point that he is not even contesting a lot of these mid-range jumpers from SGA. And you got to contest them because he can knock those down with consistency. Brunson, quick crossover on Dort. Bullet pass to Anunoby in the right corner for a 3. And Anunoby misses it. Y'all want him in distributor mode. And guys are just breaking shots for the Knicks right now. As Brunson lines up a 3. He said, okay, I'll do it myself. Y'all want him in distributor mode, though, right? Keep passing up shots, right, JB? JB's been our best offense so far. Put the ball in your best player's hands. Come on, man. Guys getting open looks, and guys got to knock down open looks. And if you're not going to do it, then I'll do it myself. Got to have that type of mentality. Guys will knock down shots eventually. Beautiful pass from Brunson to hit Anunoby in the corner. We also had a couple of beautiful passes to hit Bridges in the corner. Towns has no lift. If you guys aren't going to knock down shots, then I'm going to have to do it myself. I'll put the team on my back. I'm Superman. I'll put the cape on. Hattie said if he's hurting, take him out. That's clearly not going to happen. He wants to play. He wants to be out there. He could have rested during the Toronto game. He said, nah, I rested 1 game already. This is the mentality this team has, the mentality the franchise has. If you can go, then go. And Karl-Anthony Towns feels like he can go. Right? We don't always agree with it. Right? It would be nice if we can get these guys a little bit more rest, but here we are. Here we are. Sire Love, what's up, Sire? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Hattie said phone booth time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ivan said revenge time. Got to get up revenge for the last loss. They ended our 9-game winning streak. We got to give it back to them by handing them a 2-game losing streak. They lost the other night against the Cleveland Cavaliers in a fantastic game. The Knicks have to continue that losing streak. Beat them again here tonight. David said Towns at 40%. I don't know if he's at 40%. That seems a little low, but he definitely is hobbled a bit. You can absolutely tell. You know when Towns is effervescent. You absolutely do. Now, maybe it's a warm-up thing. Maybe as he goes and the adrenaline kicks in, he'll move a little bit better. As that Toronto game went on, he started to move a little bit better. Maybe he's going to say, maybe he and JB had a talk, and he said, JB, I need you to carry to start the game. I'm going to warm myself up in, right? Because the knee issue, I'm going to warm myself up in. Right? We don't know. We don't know. We're just going to have to see how the game plays out and how he looks as the game goes on. I have faith that if he's out there, he can go, right? If you're out there, then I got to expect that you can play. Hattie said they need to go barbed wire match, old school botting, guys. Karen reminding people to hit the like button. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead, hit the like button. If you're also in the stream and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Let's get to it. Come on. Charlie said that fourth quarter exhaustion of the Knicks starters is the problem. Better give some bench minutes in the first half at least. For sure, for sure. Look, Shamit had his best game against Toronto. He'll see some more minutes tonight. Deuce McBride is back. I can't say much about the other two. Maybe Campaign will have a good night tonight. We're going to need it. Lou Dort driving to his left, kicks it out to Isaiah Joe up top, straight away, wide open, knocks it down. And miscommunication between Towns and Hart, leaving a wide open shooter up top. Brunson bringing it down against Wallace. Isaiah Joe can absolutely be a microwave. Wallace has it up top. Brunson has it up top against Wallace. Coming to his left off a Josh Hart screen. Aaron Wiggins switches onto him. Brunson dancing, dribbles it off the foot. He goes out, recovers it. Now he's going to look into attack. Hesitates, trying to get it to Bridges. He finally gets it to him. Bridges looking to attack to his right. Stops, has him in the post. Stops, turns, fall away, in the paint. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart right there for the tip. Hung in the air just long enough. Got the lefty fingertips up onto it and tipped it up and in. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. SGA has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left. They swing it over to Dort. Extra pass to Joe. Joe, another right wing three. Comes up short, but Aaron Wiggins right there for the offensive rebound and two-handed jam put back. Anything you can do, I can do better kind of game right now. 13-16. A little over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Deuce McBride and Precious Achiuwa at the scores table getting ready to check in. Bridges on the right wing coming to his left. Picks his dribble up, gets it over to Brunson. Trying to feed Towns down low. They get it to him. Towns, power dribble, goes up, hangs in the air, and gets it to go over SGA. Good strong move from Towns. We got to look to feed him down low with no true big man out there for OKC. SGA driving it down, blows past the defense, gets a lefty layup, and a foul on Josh Hart. That's 2 fouls on Josh Hart now. Come on, Josh. Come on, man. We're going to need you. Paul Dog NYC. What's up, Paul? Absolutely, everybody. Everybody knows the deal. Deuce has entered the game. Missed the last 5 games with a little hamstring injury. Hopefully he's good to go, ready tonight. We're going to need his energy and his effort. SGA knocks down his and one free throw, 19-15. Just under 3 minutes to go. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Joe. Gets it over to Brunson, being guarded by Dort. Jab step coming to his right. Isaiah Joe switches on to Brunson. He's going to look to dance. Crossing over to his left. Leans in. Splits the double team. Tries to kick it out to Josh Hart, but stolen by Aaron Wiggins. Here comes Isaiah Joe pushing the other way. They leave it off to SGA up top being guarded by Bridges. SGA is looking to dance. Quick crossover to his right. Between the legs. Pull back. Fall away. Foul line. Jumper can't get it to go. Achiuwa. Good box out and rebound. McBride has it. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson. Quick hit ahead to Josh Hart. He's going to drive it down right through the defense. Shoves off the defender and banks it in. I love to see it. Get the hell out of my way. I love to see it. I love to see it. Absolutely. SGA trying to do the same, kicks it in the corner, extra pass to Dort. Dort sets his feet, fires from 3. Lou Dort, 2 for 2 from three-point range for Lou Dort. Or maybe he took one early in the game, but that's his second 3 of the game. 22-17 right now. Brunson bringing it down, has it on the right wing. In and out dribble coming to his left, gets it over to Hart, swings it over to Bridges. Bridges trying to answer with the 3 of his own. In and out, can't get it to stay. Fight for the rebound, SGA has it. SGA bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Being guarded by McBride, goes through the basket, tries to go with a reverse layup, and they call a foul on Achiuwa. Come on, he was out of control. I hate when they allow players to get bailed out with foul calls when they're out of control. Let's see it. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Shoves off in the McBride thing. We've seen a lot of that tonight. He tries to go for the scoop layup reverse. I mean, he releases the ball while he's under the basket. He's nowhere near getting that thing close to the rim. A lot of contact from Precious Achiuwa, though. I mean, you kind of got to give him the call. SGA at the foul line for 2 free throws. Keith Kendrick said, not winning this game? Come on, man. If you were an OKC fan, you would have said that about the last game when the Knicks were leading by 8 points going into the fourth quarter. They were up by as many as 12. It's a long game, man. It's a long game. Some of you guys lose faith so quickly. So quickly. I thought y'all had New York grit. I thought y'all had faith. I thought you believed. Come on, man. SGA knocks down both of his free throws. Brunson bringing it down, has it up top being guarded by Dort, gets it over to McBride. And OKC's in a zone right now. Brunson has it on the right wing. In and out dribble. Crossing over to his left, gets it over to McBride. Catches on the left wing, jab step, swing through. Pulls it back up top to Brunson. Brunson driving to his right, driving it down, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. And Jalen Williams, the big man, snatches the rebound. Here comes SGA. Has it up top. Coming to his right, quick crossover to his left, rejecting the screen, driving it down, gets all the way to the basket for a two-handed jam. And the Knicks defense with Precious Achiuwa out there is faltering. Precious, buddy, come on, man. Josh Hart pushing the other way. Gets it over to Achiuwa. Achiuwa at the foul line, pulling it back out, hands it off to McBride. McBride coming to his left, off the Achiuwa screen, gets to the foul line, pull-up jumper, off the back rim. And a 9-point lead for OKC right now with Lou Dort bringing it down, trying to extend it. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. SGA has it up top. He's going to hold it. He's going to wind down the clock as much as he can. SGA tries to get it over to Isaiah Joe. Good hands from Brunson and knock it loose. Joe, a deep right wing three, splashes it, nothing but net. Come on, man. You got to step up and guard him. Don't give him that space, Bridges. These are NBA players. 13-2 run for OKC as they take a 12-point lead here, 29-17. And Brunson's going to do the same and hold the ball as long as he can. And this Knicks team does look tired. They look very tired out there. Come on, Knicks. I don't like what I'm seeing from Precious Achiuwa. A lot of standing around from Precious. If you're going to be in the game, come on. Brunson driving it down on Dort, kicks it over. Bridges, left corner three. Mikal Bridges continues to misfire. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart had it and lost it. SGA pushing the other way. He's got more than enough time, putting his head down, attacking. Scoop layup with the left hand over. McBride gets it to go. And the lead continues to grow for OKC. And Brunson's going to throw it over to Hart. He's going to chuck it up. No, he's not going to get it off in time, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 31-17. Not a very good start to the game for the Knicks. Eventually, OKC got going. It was a slow start for both sides, and eventually OKC got going once their bench came in. Once our bench came in, everything grinded to a halt. Everything grinded to a halt. Mark said terrible end to the first. Absolutely. These guys just don't look locked in right now. They look like they didn't wake up on the right side of the bed. Jalen Brunson said, I'm going to come out and do my thing. But I haven't seen that same level of energy from his four other teammates out there on the court with them, right? David said, no OG, no Bridges. Aggression, Precious needs to sit. I mean, that's what I'm saying, David. Jalen Brunson, y'all were like, oh, too much Jalen Brunson ISO. But look at the way Anunoby's moving out there. Look at the way Bridges is moving out there. He's got no help right now. Come on, man. Y'all got to step up. Jalen Brunson came into tonight. I don't know if you guys saw. He did a roommates podcast that went live the other day, or today, something like that, earlier today. Maybe it was yesterday, where he talked about like, hey, man, this is an important game for us. This is absolutely an important game for us. And he came out like it was an important game, but everyone else did it. Come on, man. I don't like it. I don't like it, Knicks. Sire Love said 3-2 zone, mix it up. They're never going to go to a zone with Tom Thibodeau there. Mark said that was sad. Long game. We'll see how it plays out. Weekend at Bernie said Tibbs going to light their butts up now. Hopefully they come out with more aggression here in the second quarter. Hopefully they wake up and they realize there's no Toronto. This is no Toronto Raptors. Egan said, I think OKC is better than us right now. That's not even a question. OKC went on a 15-game winning streak without their second best player. He's out with a hip injury. Like, come on, man. And their sixth man is out. If you guys didn't know, like, no Chet, no Caruso. They're without their sixth man and their second best player. And they went on a 15-game winning streak. Yeah, okay, it's not even a question. Go watch my OKC video. Future dynasty right here in OKC. This is why you got to come to compete. Even though OKC didn't even particularly play well that quarter, they still put up 31 because the Knicks just don't have that level of energy to match them right now. Keith said Tibbs going to yell at them and then put the same no-energy players back out there. Who else do you want to put out there? Look, Campaign's going to come out to start the second quarter. Shamit's probably going to join him. Who else you want, man? Who else you want? Who else do you think can play in this game against OKC? J-Dub has it up top, coming to his left. Driving it down, leans in, puts up the floater, gets it to go over Achiuwa. And terrible defense from Anunoby. Not going to lie. McBride forced to switch on to J-Dub because Anunoby slips and falls. He's got no energy right now. Someone needs to give him glasses so that he sees Toronto Raptors red out there. Campaign, a mid-range pull-up jumper, bounces on the rim a couple of times, and Miles McBride sneaks in, gets an offensive rebound, put back, and a foul. from Deuce McBride. Somebody off the bench came to play. Tay Cowboys, what's up, Tay? Tay said we have no shots, no rebounds. Yeah, I'm this close to being out on Precious Achiuwa. Like, go back to Jericho Sims if this is how Precious is going to play. McBride knocks down his and one free throw. 33-20, 11:30 to go. J-Dub up top, gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Wide open coming off the screen, knocks another one down. He's clearly got it going. Isaiah Joe, another role player coming off the bench. He didn't play well the previous game. He's playing well here tonight. And the Knicks just don't seem ready for the punch that OKC bench can bring. Campaign down the lane, puts up a floater, misses yet another one. No, bounces on the rim like 3 or 4 times, and he got it to go down. Okay, get that one to go, Campaign. Get it to go. But the Knicks are trading 3s for 2s right now. J-Dub has it on the left wing. Quick crossover to his right. Ball poke loose. Campaign picks it up. He's going to bring it down. Campaign has it up top. Swings it over to McBride. Catches and pump fakes. He's going to pull it back out. Inside pass to Achiuwa. He's going to look to attack Harnstein. I don't like that. Stop, leans in, throws it up off glass. He got it to go down. Okay. The bench starting to wake up a little bit. Here we go. J-Dub bringing it down. But you got to have a couple of stops and scores here to get back into this one. You're down 12 already. J-Dub gets it out to Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins being guarded by Shamit. Dancing with it up top. Swings it over to Isaiah Joe, being guarded by Payne. Coming to his left off the Harnstein screen. Step back, left wing 3. He's got space, and he knocks down another one. I'm telling you, they are not ready for Isaiah Joe. Campaign bringing it down. That's 4 threes for Isaiah Joe already. Payne on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Stops, leans in, kicks it out to McBride. He puts up a 3, trying to look to answer. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. A long rebound finds its way back out to Payne. Payne gets it over to Achiuwa. Fakes the handoff, coming to his left. Gets it out to McBride. Swing through to his left. Driving it down. In and out dribble, coming to his right. Pulls it back, steps back. A left corner 3 over J-Dub. Too long, can't get it to go. Kenrich Williams scoring for the rebound. A lot of standing around from OG Anunoby. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe it was out too much last night, but he didn't get the memo that this was an important game. J-Dub driving it down to his left, stop, fall away jumper in the paint, splashes it, nothing but net over Deuce McBride. He's just too small to guard him. Anunoby, where are you? That's supposed to be your assignment, buddy. Campaign on the left wing, swings it over to Shamit. Shamit up top, gets it back to Campaign. Payne coming to his right. A pull-up straightaway 3 for Campaign. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Wiggins had it, lost it, but Kenrich Williams down there. OKC got 5 guys down low, and the Knicks don't really have anybody. They just got Precious Achiuwa. Up top to Harnstein, hits Joe Cunn back door, and Shamit gets the layup and 1 over Shamit, and it's an Isaiah Joe kind of night. And the Knicks are now down by 19 points. A disappointing effort from our New York Knicks so far. Kinahara said, I've seen a lot of teams shoot the lights out against us this year, starting with Boston's game 1, no confidence. No coincidence, I should say. I've also seen a lot of teams brick a lot of shots against this team this season. Maybe there is no coincidence. Isaiah Joe knocks down his and one free throw. A 20-point deficit for the Knicks early here in the second quarter. Anunoby as the trailer puts up a 3, comes up short. Towns is back into the game. Harnstein with the rebound. Here comes Joe. Joe bringing it down right side of the court. Gets it over to Harnstein. Harnstein hits Isaiah Joe, Cunn back door yet again, and he gets yet another layup. These Knicks are playing absolutely putrid defense right now. And a timeout from Campaign. A 10-0 run for the OKC Thunder. This is getting real ugly real fast. Tay said white flag. Chris Rowe, what's up, Chris? Asher Cass said this is hard to watch. It's getting real hard to watch. It is. OKC is picking the Knicks apart. They just did not come to play tonight. I put this whole outfit together for what? For what? They didn't even come to play. Kinahara said the team, as we suspected, watching them beat the Wizards in overtime. You can't use that against them, Kinahara, because literally that game came right before they played OKC the first time and it was a close game. This is what's going on. A lot of you guys are over-exaggerating. I know it sucks to watch. Here's what's going on. It's the middle of the season. The Knicks are tired. Karl-Anthony Towns is hurt. McBride's just coming back from an injury. And nobody else came out with effort tonight. This Knicks team is fine moving forward, but there are clear issues that we've known since the beginning of the year. That's all it is, right? They are not as good as OKC. I've maintained from the beginning of the year. My opinion on this team has not changed once. It has not wavered once. I've told you from the start. I told you during the 9-game winning streak, and I told you during the 3-game losing streak. This is a good team trying to be a great team. There are levels to this, right? Part of being a great team is consistently bringing the effort. The Knicks don't do that. It's Anunoby, it's Bridges. We know Josh Hart brings it every night. We know Brunson brings it every night. JB is going to go down swinging. There are going to be nights where he shoots 6 for 17 and we're like, oh, Brunson ISO too much. But he's going to go down swinging. He's going to get his shots. He's gonna try to get going. He's going to try to make something happen versus a guy like Anunoby. He's taken 1 shot so far, 2 shots. One of them got blocked at the basket. It was a terrible attempt. But he's walking around out there. His assignment is to guard J-Dub, and J-Dub, he don't even feel him out there right now. This is a good team trying to be a great team. Keith said, yes, they're tired, so why not play the whole bench? Because the guys that they're playing right now off the bench aren't even good enough. That's why. Eamon always said, guys, we're going to win it. I don't know, Eamon. This is a good OKC team. They're not going to let you back into this game. This game may be over. Asher said, we can't beat the Celtics, Nuggets, OKC, or Cavs. We could absolutely beat the Nuggets. The Nuggets are not as good as they used to be. The Madrasi Travel Channel. What's up, Madrasi? Not this year, except that now the league has more season teams. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. I mean, this was always going to be a 4 or 5 year process. Always. Always. Robert Jaworski said, this team's not a championship contender. We better enjoy this regular season while it lasts because the playoffs will be quick, maybe next year. That is the whole point of assembling this team. It was not a 1 year deal. They did not sign old guys. They did not trade for old guys. They traded for guys in their prime or approaching their prime. Shamet fires a straightaway 3, knocks it down. Okay, Landry Shamet, for the first time this season, has knocked down a 3 in legit playing time, not in garbage time. Okay, Landry, get yourself going. Go Isaiah Joe real quick and get us back into the game. J-Dub step back, pull-up jumper over J-Dub, can't get it to go. Good box out from Cat. Here comes Payne, bringing it down, gets it over to Anunoby in the post. Backing him down. They bring 2, kicks it out. Payne, a deep straightaway 3. Payne can't get it to go. We needed it. Here comes Kenrich Williams off the rebound, gets it over to J-Dub. J-Dub on the left wing, gets it up top to Harnstein. Harnstein hands it off to Joe, attacking to his right, pulling it back, step back inside the Harnstein. Harnstein tries to get, digging in defensively to hit Joe, cut back door again, and it's out of bounds on OKC. Okay, the defense starting to tick up. It may be a little too late, but the defense starting to pick up a little bit. Come on. Mark said almost football time, huh? Probably. And it is 46-27. Campaign bringing it down. Campaign coming to his left off the Anunoby screen. Harnstein switches onto him. Campaign gets it over to Towns. High post on the right wing. Backing down Kenrich Williams. They bring a double team. Tries to get it inside the Bridges and tipped away from Harnstein. And again, Karl-Anthony Towns has no lift and just did not look ready for that. Good defense from Shamet. Harnstein rips the rebound away from Harnstein, but he was out of bounds when he grabbed it. So the ball's going to go back to the Knicks. Jose, what's up, Jose? Doug Fresh, what's up, Doug? I want my Knicks to win. We all do, man. We all do. Campaign bringing it down, coming to his left, putting his head down, driving, stopping, turning, spinning, gets it out to Anunoby, hands it off to Shamet. Shamet has it up top, gets it over to Anunoby, trying to feed Towns down low, has it on the right wing, backing down Kenrich Williams, backing him down. They bring a double team. He stops, flips it up with the right hand. Long righty hook shot along the baseline, gets it to go. Spun away from the double team, and it's a 15-point game. Knicks are going to have an opportunity right now to get back into it. Let's see how they handle it. Let's see how OKC handles it. J-Dub driving it down, stops, steps back, keeps his dribble alive, gets it over to Harnstein. Harnstein hands it off to J-Dub, coming to his left off the handoff. He's got a lane going to the basket, scoop layup, gets it to go. Karl-Anthony Towns, we know he's not a good rim protector, but he doesn't have the lift to even contest it. Campaign, catches, pump fakes, gets it over to Towns, down low, leans in. Kick it out to Anunoby, finally. Kicks it out to a wide open Anunoby up top. Anunoby can't reward him, though. Absolutely butt naked, wide open, can't get it. And then he fouls Isaiah Joe in the backcourt. David said we play no defense. They do play defense when, they can lock in defensively. They sure can. Just has not been the night. Bridges and Anunoby have come out very slow defensively. J-Dub bringing it down against Anunoby. Coming to his left off a Hartenstein screen, stops, pump fake, gets it over to a wide open Isaiah Joe for another wide open three. Isaiah Joe with 20 points with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter as the Knicks continue to just leave him butt naked wide open. The Knicks with their starting five out there with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Brunson coming to his left off a hard screen, gets it over to Anunoby, catches, driving, and kicks it over to nobody at the last second. Turnover by Anunoby, but runs right into Kenrich Williams, and it was a charging call on Anunoby, and he's hanging his head, and he looks tired, and he looks like, listen, I don't know what Anunoby's like. I don't know what he was doing. He looks like he was out all night last night. He's huffing and puffing. He looks tired. What is going on with OG right now? What is going on with him? J-Dub has it on the left wing, dancing with it, attacking to his right, pocket pass to Hartenstein, little flip shot in the paint. Gets a nice friendly roll as he gets it to drop down. And a lot of the Knicks right now are hanging their heads. If they don't believe, how can the fans believe? Brunson shovels it down low to Josh Hart, who misses a layup. Fight for the rebound. Towns tips it over to Kenrich Williams, and it's a 3-on-1 as Isaiah Joe Euro steps down the lane but blows a layup. Knicks catch a break there. Josh Hart gets it over to Bridges, bringing it down. Bridges back up top to Josh Hart. And they call a foul on Hartenstein. Getting too physical with Towns, fighting down low for positioning. Tay said, OG, Sid McHale said Deuce. Deuce has been fine. He's been competing. He's been playing hard. I think McHale has been okay. Anunoby is the guy where I'm like, I don't know what to say about Anunoby. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why has such low energy tonight. I don't know what it is. But the Knicks need OG Anunoby to come through and play well. And they're not getting it. Josh Hart catches against Hartenstein, driving it down, gets caught in the air, saves it out to Towns. Towns being guarded by Kenrich Williams. He faces up, has it out by the three-point line, hits Josh Hart, cutting back door, kicks it out to Brunson, extra pass to Bridges, right wing three from Mikal Bridges, and he continues to misfire. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Tyler McKeithen, what's up, Tyler? Just cancel the game, man. SGA dancing against Towns, spinning, pulling it back. Very comfortable out there. A step back, pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips a rebound away, and he shot out of a cannon. Josh Hart's playing hard. Brunson's playing hard. I think Bridges is playing hard. He's just not playing well. Brunson, a left wing three. Bounces on the rim a handful of times. 3 times it bounces on the rim, and it finally bounces out of there. SGA bringing it down, spins off of Brunson, leans in, puts up a high floater over Towns, gets it to go. He's looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it, but he gets the floater to go. Hit ahead to Bridges, driving it down, hands it off to Brunson, and a foul on Isaiah Joe. Keenan Hart said, put in the rookies in Hart. I would not go back to Precious Achiuwa. I would go to Huck Porty. At the very least, I'd go Jericho Sims. I mean, Precious Achiuwa gave you nothing, man. He gave you absolutely nothing. I would absolutely go Huck Porty. But Tom Thibodeau is going to do what he does. We know Precious Achiuwa will be back in the second half. Josh Hart has it on the left wing. Gets it over to Towns down low, being guarded by Kenrich Williams. Backing him down, stops, spins along the baseline. And it's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. AP said, look at the score. I'm looking at it, man. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look good, AP. Jay, what's up, Jay? Too bad I don't have Optimum. Then I would not force myself to watch this. Hey, man, listen. Here's the thing. If I wasn't doing this game, best believe the channel would have been changed after that first quarter. Best believe I would not have been doing it. But I do love my Knicks. I will be checking in, and obviously we're going to stay alive to the very end of the game. Towns does knock down his free throw. Listen, man, with all the doom and gloom right now, it's a 15-point game. 15 is manageable. I know the issue is really that the Knicks have played terrible tonight. They've played awful. They're giving us no reason to believe that they're going to be able to come back and pull this game out. I get it. I'm with you. You hear the way I've talked about it all game. I'm with you. I'm trying to find the silver lining. I'm trying to find the positivity. Because here's the thing. Towns is going to knock down both free throws. It's a 14-point deficit. That's manageable. That's comebackable. It really is. It really is. Oh, it's 24. My bad. Keenan Hart said your scoreboard shows 25. Listen, Keenan Hart, sometimes I can't do math, man. Sometimes I can't do math. So never mind. This game is over. It's very much over as Jay Will puts up a 3 and knocks it down. So now it's a 27-point deficit. So yeah, this game's over. This game's over. Listen, man, I can't do math. Towns flips it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Even if he made it, the Knicks are trading threes for twos. I was trying to find the silver lining, and I saw an opportunity, and I can't do math. Josh Hart, good defense on SGA, just rips it away from him. He's bringing it down the other way. He's going to put his head down and attack, and Jay Will rips the ball away again against Josh Hart. AP said, was iHeart booed or cheered? He was mostly cheered, but there was a little bit of sprinkle of booze in there. If I was Josh Hart, I'd get into Anunoby. I'd be like, what's good with you? What were you doing last night? Were you out? Like, were you chilling? Were you out till like 5, 6 in the morning last night? Like, what's good with you? Because Anunoby has not come out ready to go. Josh Hart, always ready to go. You know? And if there's ever a bigger indictment on your team, it's always the fact that a guy just isn't ready to go. That is super frustrating. Always. Jay said, I guess the Cavs are the real deal. Oh, they're for sure the real deal. I've been trying to tell everybody all season. They're for sure the real deal. Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? Keenar said the silver lining was nickel, dude, not even stainless. Hey, man, I was trying. I was fighting for my life trying to find a silver lining before I realized it was 27, not 17. Before my brain could put together that 58 and 31, that the difference between them is 27. I was fighting for my life trying to find a silver lining. It doesn't exist. This game's over. Towns attacks across the baseline, gets a layup to go. If they can get it to 15, then I'll really feel that way. But as of right now, it's looking rough. Mike said 27 points. We need more than Mitch. Yeah, they need a lot more. Kenrich Williams puts up a 3, can't get it to go. Anunoby can't get to the rebound because, of course, he can't. Gets it over to Dort, over to Kenrich Williams. Feeds SGA down low on the left wing, being guarded by Brunson. Brunson's D'ing up. SGA shoves off. Where's the offensive foul, ref? Man, listen, if you're going to legislate out defense but allow offensive players to do this, like, look, man, I get this. 10 times out of 10, I get this. I don't get how you're allowed to do this, man. And so many offensive players are doing it nowadays. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's not just an SGA thing. It's not. I'm not saying this to pick on SGA because the Knicks are getting blown out and I'm frustrated. Absolutely not. SGA absolutely does. He's maybe the king of it. But all these great offensive players, all of them have been doing this season and just shoving off defenders. Come on, man. Come on. You can't allow that. Right? All these people talking about there's no defense being played in the NBA, that's because referees are allowing them to do this, allowing offensive players to just push them. Like, come on, man. Keith said, guys have no legs, but only Tibbs doesn't see this. I best believe, Keith, that Tom Thibodeau was the first one to notice this. The issue is, who do you go to, man? I know we could say, we'll go to Kolek. Kolek's a rookie. He's not going to be that much more productive than Campaign, even if he is slightly more productive. It's not going to save you from the fact from having to play Brunson 40 minutes. Because Kolek's not going to have it every night, number one. And number two, he's a rookie. He's going to make rookie mistakes. It's going to be frustrating to watch him. It is what it is. Same thing with Dottie, especially more so with Dottie, who's a 19-year-old player. And then even Hug Porty. Same thing with Hug Porty. So, I get it, man. I really do. But the Knicks had a depth issue coming into the season because they traded a lot of it, most of it, majority of it, for the team that they have. And now that they have the team that they have, it's much easier to build out depth than it is to go and get superstars. We've had this conversation 100 times. Come on. Mark said, Tibbs might as well throw a chair Bobby Knight style. Young kids don't know the reference. I mean, if you're a basketball fan, you should know the reference. Doesn't matter the age. If you're a basketball fan, you should know the reference. For sure. Mike said, I'm glad I can't see this game. I envy you, Mike. I envy you. I wish I could burn this game out of my eyeballs, man. It's getting rough out there. It's getting rough. Student said, how many points does McBride have? 3 points, I think. He had an and one put back, and I think he's stuck on 3 points right now. Didn't play a whole lot. First game back from injury. Tell you exactly right now. Deuce McBride with 3 points, just like I said. Just like I said. Buzzer beater, what's up, buzzer beater? Asher Cass said the worst game ever. For sure, the worst game of the season, for sure. David said, sit the starters, play the bench. I don't care if we lose by 60. Very good chance you see a lot of the bench come the second half. Brunson's at the foul line for 2 free throws, knocks them both down again. Avy said, are they booing at the Garden? Not that I've heard. Not that I've heard. Dort hands it off to SGA. Josh Hart switches onto him, driving to his left. They switch again, and they leave Case and Wallace wide open for a 3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, knocked out to SGA, pump fakes, driving to his left. Puts up a floater over Towns, gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Hands it off to Anunoby. Hands it off to Hart. Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson's going to dance around the Town screen. Quick crossover to his left on Dort. Pump fakes, leans in, draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but drew the foul on Lou Dort. Is going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws with 2 minutes to go. Asher said if Bridges hit half his shots, we'd still be down 15. For sure. For sure. For sure. Mike said I'm booing all the way from Carolina. Egan said still good show, Chef. I appreciate you, E. I appreciate you. Tay said, I'm going to the game at San Antonio. I will be chanting fire Tibbs. It's not Tibbs' fault, man. It's not. This was not a championship team coming into the season. We knew this. We knew this. Now they should absolutely be playing better. Absolutely be playing better here tonight. This is a lackadaisical effort. Brunson knocks down both free throws again. Who's the only player who seems to have showed up tonight? Him and Josh Hart, I should say. Isaiah Joe has it up top, being guarded by Hart, gets it over to Harnstein. Harnstein up top, hands it off to SGA, driving to his right, breaks the defense down, kicks it out, and they swing it over to a wide open Isaiah Joe in the left wing, left corner. And he is scalding hot. He's hit 6 threes here in the first half, and the Knicks just aren't guarding him. Great defense from the Knicks. Great game planning so far. Great effort from the Knicks. Brunson driving to his left, stopping, leaning in, kicks it out. Bridges, a left corner 3. Mikal Bridges continues to miss from 3. Harnstein with the rebound. Saves it over to SGA. SGA bringing it down. Anunoby comes up with the steal. Cool. Josh Hart bringing it down. He's going to put his head down. Attack. Runs right through Isaiah Joe's chest. And a blocking foul on Isaiah Joe. It's definitely a charge to me, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the blocking foul. Hattie said, I'm telling you they need an inspirational halftime speech with dramatic music. Jay reminding people to hit the like button. Yes, if you're in the stream and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit the like button for this absolute beatdown here tonight. Absolute beatdown right now. Knicks are down by 28 points. Mark said this one's on OG and Mikal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Josh Hart knocks down the first one. Absolutely. More so on OG for me, man. More so on OG. Look, Mikal, I'll respect the guy getting his shots up. If it's not your night, it's not your night, but I respect the guy still ready and willing to take them. Anunoby, just a lot of standing around from OG. I don't like what I've seen with the level of intensity that OG's come out to play with. You know you need it tonight with your defense, and he just hasn't brought it. Just didn't bring it. Right? But for whatever reason, brought it against Toronto. Right? Anunoby locking in a little bit defensively here, but you're down 26. Causes yet another turnover, fighting through the Harnstein screen. Astra said, what level of intensity? There is no level of intensity. Like, none. Like, negative intensity. I get you, Astra. I really do, man. I really do. Brunson bringing it down, 65-39. And I can't believe they gave this level of play on Clyde Frazier's birthday, man. Towns backing down, leans in, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Towns with the tip, gets it to go. Under a minute to go, y'all. Under a minute to go here in the first half. 65-41. It's a 24-point game. If you could somehow get this to 20 or below before halftime, I'll feel a little bit better. I'll put a little bit more faith into you guys. But SGA has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right, inside to Aaron Wiggins, goes up against the defense, and gets the beautiful layup over Anunoby to get to go. No defense being played. Brunson pushing the pace, gets fouled by Case and Wallace. And I'm not going to lie, the refs are trying to allow the Knicks back into this game. They're calling a lot of ticky-tack fouls against the Thunder right now. The refs are trying to help the Knicks. Brightest future. What's up, brightest future? Damn, we getting whooped. Absolutely. It's not even close. It's not even close. Big Taz said the Knicks offense just disappeared. Towns is not 100%. Anunoby didn't show up tonight. Mikal Bridges can't hit a thing. And so all the Knicks really have going for them right now is Brunson knocks down another free throw. Is Jalen Brunson's brilliance, Josh Hart's effort. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all they have offensively tonight. We'll go through the box score as usually at halftime, but at this point, we just waiting for the final buzzer. Am I right? Am I right? Brunson knocks down both free throws yet again. Thank you, JB. Thank you, JB. Hit head in the corner to Case and Wallace wide open for threes. The Knicks don't get back on defense, and Brunson just tosses his hands up like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, this isn't a team significantly outplaying you. Obviously it is, don't get me wrong. But this is just a lack of effort tonight. This is a team. It's crazy to me that your captain, Jalen Brunson, went on his podcast the other day and talked about how important this game is for him. How this was a measuring stick game for him. Josh Hart pump fakes, Euro steps down the lane, gets stripped by Case and Wallace. Mikal Bridges, a 2-on-1 defense. Jalen Dub lays it up, and he can't get it to go with the buzzer. 70-43, a 27-point deficit. I said get it within 20 because they were at 24. And instead it went the other way to 27. Kwame Robinson said, I think it's safe to say this game is over. I think it's pretty safe. Keith Kendrick said nobody in that starting unit is 100%, but they will play the whole second half. Depends. You could see that as a punishment, or you could see that as waving the white flag, or you could see that as bad culture building. There's a million ways to look at it. And I guarantee you that around the league, if you ask the starting 5 players of every team, every single player would be like, nah, actually, I tweaked my ankle a little bit. I got it taped up before games. Nah, I sprained my finger the other day. I jammed my hand. Nobody's 100%. Nobody. This is the NBA. This is game 30, whatever. Nobody's 100%. That does not excuse low effort, right? Ronnie said 100 likes and we win. I wish it was just that simple, man. I really do. I really do. Deborah Flowers. What's up, Deborah? Asher said, literally, we'd have done better to just sit back and try hitting threes. Like, lazily. True. Look, get all your frustrations out, y'all. Get all your frustrations out. I get it. When you get blown out like this in the first half where it's not even close, I get it. I do. I wholeheartedly get it. I will tell you guys that this team is, the true identity of this team is the team we saw last week when they played a close game against the Thunder and lost it at the end. It's not this team that we're seeing tonight. It's not the team we saw the other day that went on a 3-game losing streak that lost to Chicago and Orlando. It's a rough part in the schedule. It's a rough time with the injuries that they have. They're already a thin team, but you know, come playoff time, this team's going to show up and be ready to go. I know that's not what people want to hear right now. I get it. I really, really do. I get it. But I'm telling you, This team's a lot closer than they were in a week ago when they played OKC tight. That's when everything was good. When guys were healthy. The only guy we were missing were McBride and Robinson. That's when guys were healthy. That's when guys came up and were like, yeah, we're going to try to win this game for our 10th winning streak. For our 10-game winning streak. And they played OKC in their own building tight all the way down to the end. That is who this team is. It's not who they are tonight. Tonight, they can't do anything right. Tonight, Anunoby came out with no energy for some reason. You know? David said we got spoiled last season. We did not. We did not. That will end up being the worst performing season of the Tibbs era. Or like the era moving forward. David said boos are coming. Boos started to start get sprinkled around the arena. For sure. For sure. Weekend at Bernie said, hopefully this wakes them up. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Let's go through the box score. We'll go around the league, and hopefully there's some more interesting games around the league. I mean, not much to go over. 19 for Shea, 10 for J-Dub. They're not missing. Knicks aren't giving them any sort of pressure at all. And then the story of the game, Isaiah Joe, they just didn't guard him. 6 for 7 from 3, 8 for 11 from field, 23 points in the first half. As for the Knicks, look, they got 0. Are you kidding me? From Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. 0 for 7 for Mikal, 0 for 4 for OG. That is 0 for 11 combined. 0 for 9 from three-point range combined. They are horrific out there. Zeros across the board for Mikal. Zeros across the board for Mikal. Anunoby with 1 rebound and 1 assist and 1 steal. Horrific night from both of these guys. Karl Anthony Towns has 7 boards, playing basically on one leg, 10 points and 7 boards. Jalen Brunson trying to put the team on his back, but he's not getting any help. I'm surprised he managed to somehow get 3 assists, considering Mikal and Anunoby didn't show up tonight. Surprised he ended up with 3 assists. 15 points for Jalen Brunson on 8 shot attempts, 3 for 8. He already taken 8 free throws. He's trying. He's trying. 8 for Josh Hart. He's trying. These 3 guys, trying. Karl Anthony Towns playing on one leg. There's only so much he's going to be able to give you. But Brunson, he knew coming out, I'm going to have to go off. And he's tried. But it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Same with Josh Hart. He's trying. He's got 8.6 boards and assists. He's got 3 steals. And then the bench technically giving us more than they gave us the previous game. 3 from Shamet, 3 from McBride, 2 for Payne, 2 for Achua. I don't even really want to talk about it. We know, we got 2 eyes. We know what's going on. AB said, why is Tom Thibodeau playing Towns if he's hurt? Could be a multitude of reasons. He could be not as hurt as we think. He could be lying and saying, nah, I feel fine. I can go out there and play. And playing. They could say, no, you're hurt, but you have the final say because it's your body. And he's saying, no, I'm good. I'm going to go play. Could be a multitude of reasons. It's not like Tom Thibodeau was forcing Karl Anthony Towns out there with the injury. You know? Warriors are playing the Pacers. Pacers are starting to play a lot better. They're 20 and 18 on the season so far, currently beating the Warriors. Bucks are playing the Magic. This is Paolo's first game. He's been questionable the last couple. Paolo Banchero makes his return tonight, y'all. Paolo makes his return tonight. 19.6 boards, 3 assists for Paolo in 19 minutes. And they're beating the Bucks, who are mostly healthy. Not fully healthy. Chris Middleton back coming off the bench. 31 for Giannis, 19 for Lillard. Not a whole lot of help elsewhere. Pelicans are playing Philly. Is Zion back? Zion is out. So Zion came, played 1 game, and said, all right, y'all, I'm back out. I'll see y'all next season. Zion came, played 1 game, and has not played again. Bro. What is that about? What is that about? And Herb Jones and Trey Murphy III are out again. What is going on with New Orleans, man? What is going on with that franchise? Keith said Zion suspended one game. What happened, Keith? What happened? PG, what's up, PG? Suspended for being late? Oh, brother. Zion was late to the bus. Oh, my goodness, dude. What is going on with the guy? I didn't even check to see who's playing for Philly. I don't think it matters. It's a battle of the wounded up there. Kings are playing the Celtics. Normally, we would be out here rooting for the Kings to win, to beat the Celtics, and obviously we still are, for sure. But with the way the Knicks are playing, I don't even care to root for their success right now. Crazy Thunder. What's up, Crazy Thunder? Thunder lost to the Cavs, ended the 15-game winning streak, coming to MSG like a beast. Sorry, Knicks fans. Hey, man. It's that in combination with the fact that the Knicks just didn't show up tonight. They just didn't show up tonight. They have no energy. OG Anunoby, we just went over the box score. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges, MIA tonight. And you're not going to win if your two wings that you invested heavily in the offseason are just not going to show up tonight. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy Thunder, no pun intended, that our captain, Jalen Brunson, put out a statement earlier, put out a clip from his podcast where he talked about how important this game was. It was a measuring stick game for them, and how he was ready to come out tonight and you know, make a statement and play well against the best team in the league, one of the hottest teams in the league. And Brunson's played well. He's got 15 points, 3 assists. But nobody showed up to help him. Josh Hart did, but there's only so much Josh Hart's going to do. Towns is playing on one leg, and even he showed up to help, but literally nobody else is playing well. And it really boils down to these two guys right here, Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby. And I can't explain my disappointment in those guys. I really can't. Wizards are playing the Bulls, it doesn't matter. And the Nets are playing the Nuggets, and that won't matter. Outside of these two games, well, supposedly, this game was supposed to be good. Thunder versus Knicks. And then tonight, Celtics Kings should be the best game of the night. Should be. Now I'm interested in who's playing for Philly, because it don't even matter these other games. Paul George is playing, Maxi's playing, still no Embiid. Asher said this time last year we were on a winning streak led by OG. And about 2 weeks ago we were on a winning streak, mostly led by OG and Towns. AP said Leon Rose is going to do something. Excuse can't be waiting for Mitch. It's not an excuse. They don't really have assets to trade, AP. They don't really have assets to trade. Now, they'll get creative. They'll make something happen. Don't listen to everything that people say where it's like, listen, it only really comes down to these guys. This is going to be their options. They'll get creative. They'll make something happen. They're a lot smarter than us. There's a reason why they're in the positions that they are to make something happen. But the more creative you have to get, the more difficult it's going to be in order to make those deals, and the more limited your options for the player is going to be. Who knows what they do? AB said OG or Mikal, who would you trade? I would trade neither of them. A bad game tonight from both of them doesn't mean anything to me. A bad week doesn't mean anything to me. A bad month doesn't mean anything to me. Both of those guys are veterans who've been in the league long enough that we know exactly what they're capable of when they're on. And come playoff time, I fully 1,000% expect both of those guys to come ready to play. It's not going to be the middle of January that I'm expecting them to lead us to a win. It's going to become May and June. April, May, and June. E. Gibson said you should let people call in. It's not my lane, man. It's not my lane. David said no one's untouchable. Brunson's untouchable. Towns is untouchable. Bridges is untouchable. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Those three guys are untouchable. AB said, if Tibbs were to be replaced, who would you want? I'll start off by saying I don't want Tibbs replaced. I don't want Tibbs fired. But if Tibbs were replaced, if you were given that promotion into the front office, who would I want to replace Tom Thibodeau? It's a great question. It's a great question. Who's out there right now? I think a part of me, the two names that come to my mind instantly is Johnny Bryant, who was obviously spent a ton of time with the Knicks. Part of it was an expectation that they were going to be able to go out and trade for Donovan Mitchell. He and Donovan Mitchell have a good relationship. It's part of the reason why he left to go to Cleveland to be with Donovan Mitchell. But Johnny Bryant's the name that instantly came to my mind first. I don't know if he's interested in the New York job, but head coaching the New York Knicks isn't a bad offer. But Johnny Bryant comes to mind. And the other guy that instantly came to mind was the UConn coach, Hurley. Hurley has talked about how much how coaching the Knicks would be a dream job. He's the other guy who comes to my mind. Those are the two guys who instantly came to my mind. Is there anybody else out there? I think Vogel is still out there, but I don't know if I'd want Frank Vogel. I don't know. Jay Wright's retired. He's not coming back. Nick should have hired Mike Woodson. They might still be able to get Mike Woodson. But I don't know if I want Mike Woodson. Time may have passed him. He's still a very good coach, but there's a reason why he was hanging around the league as an assistant at that point. And being back home in Indiana, coaching the University of Indiana. AB said, I'm ready to bring back Pat Riley at this point. Pat Riley's too old, man. He can't even coach anymore. Pat Riley is approaching Phil Jackson range, right? Like, I'm good on Pat Riley. Bringing back Pat Riley feels like the same thing that they did when they brought back Phil Jackson. David said Van Gundy. If Van Gundy wanted to be a head coach, he'd be a head coach right now. Every team would be at the front of the line to hire Jeff Van Gundy back. There's a reason why he is not a head coach. AB said, no, Jeff Van Gundy is the same as Tibbs. Buzzbeater said, I'd like to see Sam Cassell, but he has no head coaching experience. He has been a veteran assistant coach. He's highly praised as an assistant coach, sure. But yeah, he has no experience as a head coach, so I don't know. Here we go. Start of the second half. Show me something, Nick. Show me some heart. You're going to end up losing this game, but show me some heart. As J-Dub misses a layup, but they call a foul on the Knicks. E. Gibson said Atkinson's coach of the year. Probably. Although Jamal Mosley and what he did in Orlando with all them injuries. Like, come on, man. Come on. AB said Sam Cassell's a winner. Sam Cassell's a good one. I'd love to bring him in as an option as well and interview him. Asher said, it's all you, Bridges. Bring us back in. They're going to need something. J-Dub's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Ball for sure don't lie. AB said Orlando's coach should be the winner. Yeah, I mean, look, man, what he did with all them injuries is special. It really is special. J-Dub knocks down the second one. Brunson's bringing it down. Susan said, not wasting my third quarter rising tonight. I feel you, Susan. I feel you. Brunson has it up top. They show a double team. Swings it over to Bridges. Bridges gets it over to Hart. Back to Bridges. Driving to his right. Stops. Pulls it back out. Now driving to his left on Hartenstein. Leaning in. Leaves it off. Josh Hart. Wide open in the left corner. He's not going to take that three. Hesitating. Now driving to his right. Now pulling it back. Now steps back for a three. Gets blocked by Hartenstein. Towns with the offensive rebound. And it's a shot clock violation off the air ball. Charlie said, if Spoelstra is available, great fit to the Knicks. Spoelstra wouldn't be available. He would not be available. He's going to be the same. He's going to be what Greg Popovich is to the Spurs, for sure. Hartenstein has it up top, hands it off to J-Dub. Being guarded by Anunoby, and a foul on Hartenstein. AB said Penny Hardaway, is he a coach? He's coaching Memphis right now, which is his alma mater. Same thing as what's his name is doing. Josh Hart driving it right into Hartenstein and gets a layup out of it. And like I said, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, the only two guys who really came to play. I think Towns is playing decently, but he's on one leg. SGA gets it over to J-Dub, driving it in on Anunoby, kicks it in the corner to Wallace, catches, pump fake, swings through to his right along the baseline, and he tosses it to nobody. And the ball is going to remain here with OKC. Chi said most of the top coaches had no experience. Yeah, they're just, it's a lot harder to know who's a good coach. It would have to be off of the interview, but we don't know. SGA falling out of bounds, a tough pull-up baseline jumper, and there's just no energy in the building because there's no energy from the Knicks. Ain't nobody care about this game right now, and I feel them. Brunson driving it in on Dort, leans in, flips it up with the lefty hook, gets it to go, and at Tigre with a very generous super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity, my man. Really. Honestly, thank you. I saw this come and shake my head. I did have a feeling it was not going to be a good game, especially considering the way the Knicks were playing. But SGA knocks down another floater. Anunoby wide open left corner three. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Going to pull it out. A lot of standing around from the Knicks again. Back up top to Brunson. Brunson hesitating, crossing over, driving it down, spinning, half spinning, now driving to his right, leaning in, puts up the floater, comes up short. Josh Hart another rebound. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Driving to his left, crossing over to his right. Kicks it out to Brunson. Driving to his left, driving it down, puts up a floater, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound, gets fouled on the floor. A lot of moving and grooving, but not a whole lot of swishing and dishing. Knicks down by 28 points. AB said, hire Sandy Brontella from the Liberty. At least she's a proven winner in New York City. Sure. Big Tass said, Josh Hart's the only one who showed up tonight. Brunson showed up. Brunson's doing his thing. Case and Wallace fouls Bridges. Madrasi said, keep Tibbs. Get back to defense first. And either Mitchell gets healthy or trade him. We need more fire off the bench. Yeah, look. We all know what the issue is. They need more help, bench help. They don't have it. And not a whole lot they can do right now. They don't have a lot of options right now during this trade season. They're going to have more options come the offseason. They're going to have more options come next trade season. As Towns attacks and gets a layup to go. J-Dub bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left. Alyssa Lester. What's up, Alyssa? J-Dub, fall-away jumper in the paint, gets it to go. Defense has been horrific. The Thunder just walk into their spots and knocking down their shots. Josh Hart, extra pass to Bridges, knocked out of bounds. Going to remain with the Knicks. 9 minutes to go. Ed said, appreciate what you do, keeping the faith. Appreciate you, man. I really, really do. On nights like tonight, real difficult to do the show. Real difficult to do it. Bridges has it off the inbound, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off a Town screen, pulling it back out. They show double team, gets it out to Bridges, down low to Towns. Bad pass, bad entry pass. Towns able to save it. Kicks it over to Josh Hart, comes to the basket. He gets an easy layup out of it. Beautiful pass from Towns. Nice cut from Josh Hart. The Knicks essentially have three players playing tonight. They got Josh Hart, they got Jalen Brunson, they got Karl-Anthony Towns. That's pretty much it. J-Dub ends up with a wide open right wing three. Bounces on the rim a handful of times, can't get it. Hartenstein knocks the rebound loose, but Bridges has it, bringing it down. A pull-up three. Comes up short. J-Dub driving it down, lost it, gets it back, stops, pump fake, gets it over to Hartenstein. Low flip shot in the paint. Can't get it to go. Brunson bounce pass inside the Bridges. In the paint, kicks it out to Anunoby. Pump fakes, driving to his right. Euro steps down the lane, gets an easy layup out of it. And the first points for OG Anunoby, it's a 24-point game. Crazy Thunder said, just pretend you're a Thunder's fan. We're up by 26. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. AP said, people think I'm hating, but this is why I don't trust them. I get why you don't trust them, AP. I never think you're hating. I think maybe you're a little excessive at times, but I absolutely know where you're coming from, man. I do. I absolutely know where you're coming from. Charlie said, just want to look on our next game. Who we playing next? Let's go through it. Let's go through it, Charlie. Great idea. Let's go through the schedule. Tonight's game's over. We're just going to sit around and wait for the final buzzer. We can talk about whatever you guys want, pretty much, because it doesn't matter. But let's go through the Knicks schedule. What are we looking at? Actually, I have it up on the board over there. I can just turn it around, but I do want to show you guys. I do want to show you guys. So let's get rid of this OKC game. We have Milwaukee on Sunday, Detroit on Monday. Another back-to-back situation, but both of these games at home at least. We have Philly on Wednesday, Minnesota on Friday. 2 days off. We got Saturday and Sunday off. And then we play Atlanta for what could be a revenge game. 3 o'clock on Monday is a terrible time. Relic said, look, I'm not stuck on 60 wins. Weird Relic's check out. As much as I am stuck on winning some playoff series, got to win the playoffs, man. This is when this team is going to step up. I'm not worried about the playoffs. I'm worried about getting there fully healthy. That is my main worry this season. This is a setup season. This was never supposed to be the championship season. They made a bunch of moves. This front office knows it. I have full faith in Leon Rose based off of the moves that he's made to put this team in positions to win. Just go into the playoffs as healthy as you can be. Put the fear of the basketball gods in teams. You're not going to win it this year. Have a fun season, and let's get geared up and ready to go next year. Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Good point, buzzer beater. That's why it's the 3 o'clock game. Absolutely. I will let you guys know, I will not be missing our first game of the year. We'll not be doing the Minnesota Timberwolves game on Friday, January 17th, because January 17th is my birthday, and I will be going to the game. I will be attending the Minnesota game, so unfortunately, we can't do the show from the arena, but I will let you guys know. Maybe I'll do a video about it. Maybe I'll do a little vlog or something, but either way, no show on Friday, January 17th. We will be back after the weekend on Monday. Abe said it's a setup season, but they're capped out. Yeah, but you could still bring in mid-level, minimum guys, mid-level guys. You could still build around the margins, and I trust that this front office is creative enough to put real help around them, and that could be from draft picks, and I know we don't have draft picks, but that could be from draft picks from the second round, could be from Dottie, Kolek, or Huck Porty actually getting good. As the Knicks score again, it's a 22-point game. We'll see. Come on, Knicks. Give us something to cheer about. Part of the reason why they technically took 4 guys, but McCullough has not been healthy all season long. But the reason why they took the 3 guys that they took is because they believe that over time, those guys are going to become good enough to actually be good contributing players in the rotation because they knew they were going to be capped out. They knew that it's going to be a lot more difficult to sign players, so let's draft a bunch of players right now as SGA steals it off of Brunson, and Isaiah Joe is going to go down for an easy 2-handed jam. Oops, 2 points to the wrong side. Right? So, yes, they are capped out, but they're not capped out off of talent. Another turnover, bad pass from Josh Hart. Here comes SGA. Leaves it off for J-Dub. Scoop layup, gets it to go. So the Knicks had it to 22. Looked like, possibility. Towns puts up a 3, can't get it to go. Josh Hart, an offensive rebound, catches, pump fake, goes up, gets it to go. Josh Hart's got 10 rebounds already. Like, he is the only guy hooping out there. Him, Brunson's trying, Towns is trying. Still nothing from Anunoby and Bridges. I think Bridges is trying more so than Anunoby is. Bridges is trying. He's just not playing well. Towns fouls Hartenstein. 6:21 to go. Madrasi said, happy early birthday. Keep up the solid content. Appreciate you. Relic said, imagine if we still had 5 picks. They wouldn't have a starting shooting guard. They'd be starting Brunson, McBride, Hart, Anunoby, and Towns. which is just too small of a lineup. Way too small of a lineup. As much as I like McBride, way too small of a lineup. Keith Kendrick said the NBA apron system is awful. No one can make deals. Part of the reason why they made the apron the way it is, Keith, is to make sure that the best teams don't keep signing players in the sense that, like, oh, well, we'll just pay the luxury tax. And it's like, no. You can't be paying it anymore. We're done. We're done with that. Because the Warriors were able to keep the dynasty going by just being like, well, players want to take a pay cut to come play for us. So, we'll pay the little bit of luxury tax, then we'll slide under the tax, then we'll pay the luxury tax again. So that system was broken because it allowed the best teams in the league to remain the best teams in the league. Part of the apron system is, okay, fine, you can keep your stars. You're not going to be able to sign awesome role players time and time and time again. Like, you're going to have to spread that wealth out around the league. SGA fouls Anunoby down low in the post. Under 6 minutes to go. Common Sense Health, what's up, Common Sense? 57 points, 3 minutes to go in the third. 2 pitiful points from our star wings. They're not stars. They're not stars for sure. They're star role players. They've always been described as that. But yeah. Brunson driving it in on Dort, stops, turns, fall away over Dort, gets it to go. El Tigre, TJ Warren. Tom Thibodeau doesn't, and front office for whatever reason, and look, the 29 other teams in the league have the opportunity to sign him as well. Nobody wants TJ Warren for whatever reason. SGA misses a pull-up jumper. Josh Hart with yet another rebound. He's bringing it down. They throw it down low to Towns. A bad pass. Towns able to save it and lay it up and in, though. Sharon said, finally turning 21? Absolutely not, Sharon. Absolutely not. A little bit older than 21. SGA a pull-up straightaway 3. Knocks it down. Marilyn Tinsley, what's up, Marilyn? AB said, iHeart got the last laugh. We'll see. Too early to say. Towns has it up top, pump fakes, driving it past the defense, scoop layup with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. J-Dub has it. Pushing the other way. 88-61 right now. AB said, I'm a little older than 21 too. Towns with the steal, Euro stepping down the lane, and he throws it down. Dort bringing it down. Still a 25-point deficit for the Knicks. Hands it off to Joe. And an offensive foul on Dort. Running over Brunson. 4 fouls on Lou Dort. Why is this so low? My bad, Otigre. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. There you go. There you go, my man. He set you up right. Whew. Common Sense House said this game was blown out by the half. Pitiful. It was blown out by the end of the first quarter, Common Sense House. This has not been a game majority of the night. Pretty much all night. Marilyn Tinsley said, OKC taking that loss to the Cavs out on New York. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And the Knicks did not show up ready to go. Towns has it on the right wing. Backing down J-Dub. Ball knocked loose. He picks it back up. Has it in the right corner. Leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges in the post along the baseline. Pulls it back out, gets it out to Towns. Towns puts up a right wing 3. Knocks it down. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to heat up a little bit. Back to a 22-point game. Get it to 15 going into the fourth quarter. 15-point fourth quarter comeback is possible. SGA kicks it out to J-Dub up top. The crowd's trying to get them going, man. Crowd is trying to get them going. Over to J-Dub with pump fakes and Brunson fouls. And Brunson's out there trying, man. He is extra rotating. He's trying to help guys out. He's rotating the guy that's not even his problem. Mike said, right now I question Rose's ability to assess talent. What? Mike, what? What are you talking about? Literally, he's been one of the best in the league. Drafted quickly. Drafted McBride. Drafted Grimes. Drafted Kolek, who everyone in the chat loves. Drafted Hugporty, who everyone in the chat loves. Drafted Dadier, who I love. I'm not doing a good job of keeping track of this. It is 90 to 66. Hendricks Reyes, what's up, Hendricks? I'd rather see the cheerleaders dancing. AB said, part of me thought the Knicks were going to come out and win this game. I can't believe Jalen Brunson got on the podcast and talked about how important this game was for him and how it was a measuring stick for the team and that he was going to come out ready to go. And Brunson did. To his credit, he did. His teammates let him down tonight. Towns is finally stepping up here in the third quarter. Like I said, as the game goes on, he tends to heat up. The adrenaline starts pumping. Maybe the knee stops hurting a little bit more. But I even said I'm totally not mad because we wouldn't see OKC until the finals if we get there, and by then we'll be fully loaded. Hopefully, Ivan, hopefully. Maryland Tinsley said, come on, Knicks teams come back from worse. Not against a team that's as good as OKC. 22-point deficit for the Knicks. Get it to around 15 before the fourth quarter, and I'll give you a chance. SGA pulled back shot, can't get it to go. Towns with a rebound. Here comes Josh Hart, shot out of a cannon, bringing it down, rushing the floor. Swings it over to Bridges, coming to his right. Pull up mid-range jumper in the paint. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns fouls Jay Will. Hendrick Reyes says, I can't believe OG's the highest paid player on the team. He's the highest paid player on the team because Brunson took a discount. And is he the highest paid? He's not the highest paid player on the team. Towns is. What are you talking about, Hendricks? Towns is the highest paid player on the team. SGA has it up top with a 22-point lead. Coming to his left, dancing around it. Coming to his right, leaves it off. Jay Will fires a wide open three. In and out, can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips down yet another rebound. He's going for 20 rebounds tonight to get it over to Bridges. Bridges driving to his left. He's got Isaiah Joe in the post. He's backing him down. Kicks it out to McBride. A straightaway three for Deuce McBride. Deuce bricks it off the backboard before it hit the rim. SGA driving it down, gets fouled by Brunson. Going to send SGA to the foul line for 2 free throws. Slim Slam said stinky out there. Real stinky, man. Real stinky. Common Sense House said Mikhail's 0 for 9. And Anunoby's 1 for 6. We got 2 points out of our starting wing unit. AB said one of these guys is the weak link. I don't really think it's the case. I get where you're coming from, but like, give him a year, man. Give him a year. Like, it takes time. It does. It really does. I know we don't want to hear that. I know, like, they went on a 9-game winning streak, and that was a little bit of fool's gold. I never got tricked by it. I said from the beginning, like, I wasn't impressed with the 9-game winning streak based off the competition they had, and a lot of you guys in chat got mad at me when I said that. But, like, you know, am I being proven correct now when I said it? Here's the thing. It's not a finished product team. It's hard to judge them because of that. If there's anything I'm certain about is the starting 5 is good. It's solid. Don't mess with the starting 5. All you have to do is clean up the bench. Because on a night like tonight where Bridges or Anunoby or somebody doesn't have it, that's when you can bring in your subs, right? You didn't even need to find out whether or not Lou Dort had it or Casey Wallace had it because Isaiah Joe was like, oh, I got it, so I'm going to get majority of the minutes tonight. Like, you know, if we look at OKC, Dort's got 6 points. Wallace has 3. Like, this is not a good night from their starting wings between Wallace and Dort. But it doesn't matter because Isaiah Joe can come off the bench and give you 25. You know, like it doesn't matter. And that's where the Knicks need to get to. Common Sense Health said, is Cam hurt? Give Shaman and Cam some minutes. He's not hurt. Rest the starters for a breather before the fourth. Stubborn Tims. This game's over, Common Sense Health. This game is over. There is no resting guys for the fourth. It does not matter. It does not matter. This game is over. Gigi said, why is Bridges still in the game? I don't know. Maybe to try and find a shot for the next game. You know? Josh Hart has it in the right wing. Hands it off to Towns. Towns driving to his left on Kenrich Williams. Going through the contact. Gets the layup to go. Mike said sit all the starters. He might. Might be the kind of night where he might. But here's the thing. It's a 22-point game. It's a 22-point game. Tom Thibodeau thinks that there's a chance. SGA driving it down. Draws the foul. Banks in the layup. And maybe there's not a chance. I hope Tom Thibodeau sees that there's not a chance tonight. They don't have the energy. They don't have the firepower to keep up with this team. They are not making a comeback on this team. End it early. AB said this game is a blowout. I don't know why he doesn't put Kolek in. We might have the next Jeremy Lin on the bench somewhere. I doubt that. We'll see how much they play in the fourth quarter. Towns down the lane, flips it up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Hit ahead to Kenrich Williams, driving it down on Bridges. Blows the layup. They call a travel on Kenrich Williams. Gabe Turner, what's up, Gabe? MVP SGA, it really might be his year. Might be his year. GG said, we need Butler, Zion, Debo, and Valanciunas. You're not getting any of those guys. And I want nothing to do with Valanciunas, man. I'm good on that. 95-70. Josh Hart's going to the foul line for 2 free throws with 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Knocks down the first one. Got another one coming. Got about 13 minutes of basketball left before we can sign off, y'all. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be a very good night. Unfortunately. And I guess the curse of the red velvet jacket continues. It's been a thing all season long. I think we've won 1 or 2 games with it. Very upsetting night. Jay Will hands it off to Joe. Joe puts up a right wing 3. Fading backwards, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with yet another rebound. Putting his head down, attacking. Euro stepping down the lane. Gets tied up with Kenrich Williams, and it's a jump ball. Good defense from Kenrich Williams. Common Sense House said, I swear that every time the All-Star fan vote votes tally come out, we slump. It's just the time of the season, man. You got to realize it's, 30, 35 games into the season by the time those things come out. That's slump time for teams that lack depth. SGA driving it down. Gets the scoop layup to go past Bridges. Been a whole lot of that tonight. Charlie said, Sheffy's just like Tibbs, stubborn with the red velvet coat. I'm trying to make it work, man. Listen, I paid good money for it. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying. It's not working, though. It's not working. I refuse to retire it, though. I refuse to retire it. SGA blocks Brunson going to the basket. Brunson gets it over to Towns. Towns driving to his left. Between the legs, kicks it out to Brunson. Driving to his left. You're stepping down the lane, loses it. OKC picks it up, and a foul by the Knicks. Keith said, I hope no Knicks make the All-Star game. They could use the break. Brunson and Towns will both be there. Asher said, I think give fourth quarter maybe 5 minutes, then call it. Well, I don't know if you're talking to me or the Tibbs and the team, but I'm telling you right now, Astra, Thibodeau is going to play these guys until like 3-4 minutes left in the game and then pull them. Hold on. Huck Porty is coming into the game. Hold on. We got something to watch, y'all. We got Huck Porty minutes, baby. $23 points, 10 boards for Towns. He got them stats. Just hoping for a Knick effort. Crazy Thunder. I'm just hoping for some good effort too, Crazy Thunder. I'm just hoping for some. Here comes Ariel Huck Porty. If you don't know Crazy Thunder, Ariel Huck Porty, rookie for the Knicks, rookie big man who a lot of Knicks fans want as a backup big. Tom Thibodeau continues to go to Precious Achiuwa and Jericho Sims. Huck Porty provides some energy, my man. Your time to shine. Your time to shine. And the score is 98-72. They call a foul out on the perimeter by the Thunder. Mike said they were not ready to play this game, and that is crazy. 3 guys were, although Brunson was. Towns is hobbled, but so I'll give him a little bit of a slide. And Josh Hart, absolutely. So. AB said, whoever is the coach of the All-Star team will probably play them so they'll burn us out. It's going to end up being Kenny Atkinson in the Cavs. The coach of the All-Star. Oh, actually, there's going to need to be 3 coaches because there's 3 teams. How does that work out? The league is so trash for the All-Star game changes. I don't even want to talk about it. Forget I brought it up. DJ Punchy was up, DJ. Said, what an embarrassment. It is an embarrassment. Absolutely. 30 seconds to go. Brunson knocked down both of his free throws again. He's taking like 12 free throws tonight. SGA draws a foul on Bridges. Asher said, bet if we started the bench players, Knicks would be in better shape right now. I doubt it. I doubt it. Mike the Huckster. I'm looking for something, Huck Porty. I'm looking for something. Show me something tonight. Give us something to be happy about. Give us something to walk away happy with. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Precious Achiuwa has been terrible. Has not given anybody any reason to continue playing him. Same thing with Jericho Sims. Actually, Jericho Sims has been a lot better than Precious Achiuwa, but for whatever reason, they keep going with Precious Achiuwa. I guess it's because of the fact that he's a little bit more versatile, so he could play alongside Towns, while Jericho Sims really can't. But if Huck Porty can play well here, maybe he can carve himself out some minutes. Brunson has it in the post, hits Josh Hart cutting back door, gets blocked by Jay Will. Terrible possession from the Knicks again. SGA has it up top with 2 seconds to go, driving to his right, blowing past the defense, and gets a layup to go at the buzzer. And Josh Hart with his hands waved up into the air. Just some terrible defense. Just some terrible defense. AB said, I think Precious is getting traded. I hope Precious is getting traded. I hope, man. I hope. Dutch B said, what kind of excuse is that, saying they weren't ready to play? That's bull. Precious is garbage. Yeah, I'm pretty much out on Precious. It's not an excuse. It's just a fact. You're looking at them and you're saying, yeah, they weren't ready to play tonight. You guys got to learn to differentiate a reason and an excuse. An excuse is trying to excuse the performance. No one is doing that. But it's very clear that they were not ready to play this game, and they should be criticized for it. Sire Love said, every coach in the league in the first quarter with your starters having no energy would have benched them for the third string, not Tibbs. I don't think so, Sire Love. Not every coach in the league. That is absolutely false. He said, I'm tired of seeing Josh freeze away the three-point line, shoot it, we're losing anyway. I mean, he's trying to play good basketball, man. He's just trying to play good basketball. One of the only guys tonight. So I'm not going to criticize anything Josh Hart's doing tonight. At all. Big Taz said, do you think the Knicks can trade Bridges? They are not trading Bridges. Gigi said, we built the team with those two scrubs thinking they were our savior for real. Who? Who are the two scrubs we're talking about? He said, at Mike. What is Mike talking about? Man, sometimes I wonder if you guys can know how to take a loss. They're fine. It's a terrible performance. You don't blow the team up off of one loss, y'all. No matter how bad it is. Gigi said, Bridges and Anunoby. You don't blow a team up after one loss. Y'all got to chill. You were the same people in chat singing their praises off a 9-game winning streak. When I was telling you guys, chill the 9-game winning streak, it doesn't really mean anything. It's bad competition. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. Asher said, the reason you can't stop watching now is because if the Knicks were to happen to come back, it'd be one of the greatest NBA comebacks in history. So FOMO, I suppose. Listen, I am committed to watching every single Knicks game, every single second of every single Knicks game, as many as I can. The Knicks out there, they got Brunson, they got Shamet, they got McBride, gets a wide open corner three, Deuce McBride, can't knock it down. They got Hugporty, they got Anunoby. Show me something, OG Anunoby, show me something. Hartenstein bringing it down, gets it over to J-Dub. J-Dub coming to his right, stopping, kicking it out, Aaron Wiggins. He's going to pump fake, he's going to drive it to his right, he's going to back down McBride. He's going to lean in, he's going to flip it up with the one hand, he's going to get it to go over Deuce McBride. Cool, cool. Charlie said, the only powerhouse team we beat so far is the Denver Nuggets. Sure, yeah. I wouldn't consider the Nuggets a powerhouse team. They are good, but it was a good win, too. Brunson with a scoop layup over Case and Wallace. Whoops. Abe said, I don't think McBride is untouchable either. Me either. I think there's 3 players untouchable in the Knicks this season. That is Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Mikal Bridges. I know you guys don't want to hear the Mikal Bridges thing. He is absolutely untouchable after you gave up 5 first-round picks for him. So, Brunson has it up top, driving to his left, hesitation move, spinning, leaning in, stops, pump fake, leans in again, kicks it out cross court, extra pass, Anunoby wide open up top straight away for 3. He's going to take his time. He's still not going to knock it down, so. It's a 30-point deficit for the Knicks. Noah said he wasn't worth those picks. He was never going to be worth those picks, Noah. They paid a tax. They paid 2 taxes. They paid a Knicks tax, and then they paid a tax to do business with the Nets. For the Nets and the Knicks to do business. Shamet fires away, bricks it. So realistically, he was worth 2 to 3 picks, and the Knicks had to pay 2 taxes, and so they had to bump it up to 5 picks. Which, honestly, it's not going to matter if they win a championship in 2 years or 3 years or whatever. So, I don't care. He was never going to be worth 5 picks. Which is not how I judge whether or not that trade was worth it or not. I'll judge it based off of if they win a championship. Robin Shaw, what's up, Robin? Charlie said, the good thing about this loss is we still in a solo third spot for the East. The Celtics still not that far. Yeah, but 2 seed is slipping away. Right now, I'm not worried about seeding. I'm worried about getting the team right. Just worried about playing good basketball right now. Then when they start stringing together some wins, then we'll start looking at the standings again. But as of right now, just win games and play good basketball. Paolo Banchero made his return tonight, and the Magic are in the 4 seed. So if you don't pull yourselves together, best believe that Magic team's about to go on a run. Gigi said, send Bridges back, get all the picks back, and get back DiVincenzo. Yeah, with the way DiVincenzo's played this season, he's been worse than Bridges. Hugporty comes up with a good block, but Hartenstein is able to grab it. Down low, goes up, gets fouled. No, they call a travel. Call a travel on Hartenstein. All right, ball going back to the Knicks. Good defense, Hugporty. AB said Orlando's right behind us, and I think we'll pass this. We'll see. We'll see. Noah said the Knicks couldn't guard SGA all night long. They couldn't guard anybody, Noah. They couldn't guard anybody. Isaiah Joe, they couldn't guard Isaiah Joe. McBride on the right wing, dancing with it up top, crossing over to his left, driving it down, kicks it out to Anunoby. Extra pass to Payne, extra pass to Shamet, a straightaway three for Shamet. Too long, can't get it to go. McBride on offensive rebound, kicks it out to Payne. Payne's going to fire a three, and Payne knocks down the three. Okay. Gigi said Detroit will catch up to us. Come on, man. Detroit's 500. Ziggy Man, what's up, Ziggy? It's probably Hartenstein that the Knicks need back. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Need Hartenstein. But he made his choice. That's why I will forever boo him. J-Dub's going to fire left wing three around the screen. Can't get it to go. Good box out and rebound from Shamet. Big Rod said, as a Chevy fan, this does not please me. Appreciate you, Big Rod. Appreciate you, man. Justice's dad. What's up, Justice's dad? Kenrich Williams driving it in on Huck Porty. Foul on Huck Porty and one for Kenrich Williams. 8 minutes to go. Charlie said, when is the trade deadline? I believe it is the 8th, February 8th. NBA trade deadline is February 6th. 10 days before the All-Star game. February 6th. Just as Dad said, we're getting more snow? Oh, really? Oh, really? Campaign driving to his left, hesitation move, puts up the floater, rattles it in. Just under 8 minutes to go. Mike said, comeback not likely. Peace out, Knicks Nation. Peace out, Sheffy. We'll do the damn thing next time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hartenstein misses a floater. McBride throws a terrible lob to Huck Porty, but he's able to get his fingertips on it and tips it back to McBride for the layup. Beautiful play from Huck Porty. Show me something, Huck Porty. Show me something, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to get behind you. This game's over. We don't care about the game anymore. I'm here watching it for some Huck Porty minutes as the Knicks just let the ball hit the ground under the basket. And Kenrich Williams was like, hey, look what I found. And he lays it up and in. Shaman on the left wing, going along the baseline, goes up, takes some contact, gets blocked by J-Dub. AB said, God forbid Tid plays a rookie. Huck Porty comes up with a block on Kenrich Williams. Huck Porty's going to play this whole fourth quarter. He's going to try him. Campaign to pull up three, can't get it to go. Anunoby right there for the putback. OG Anunoby with a layup. Keith Kenner said, is Mitch on the bench tonight? They haven't panned over to the Knicks bench. I don't know. Will brutal tonight. 6:37 to go. We're almost at the halfway point of the fourth quarter, y'all. We're almost out of here. We're almost out of here. Okay, Hazy said, I think part of the reason OG is in is punishment. I've always felt that way too. Part of punishment is, from a coach, is playing a guy in garbage time, especially if it's a guy who's in your rotation. Punishment is also playing you in garbage time. AB said, Tibbs, a coach who can turn your team around, but he won't be able to finish the job. A lot of people have said that about Tibbs. I see where they're coming from. I don't necessarily believe it, but I see where they're coming from. It's not like he's proven anybody wrong, so. Deborah said Mitch is soft, always hurt. Being hurt all the time has nothing to do with being soft, Deborah. Common Sense House said, sick of this gravy. Some F-in guy named Isaiah Joe's cooking us for 25 points. Isaiah Joe's good. If you don't know who Isaiah Joe is, I don't know what to tell you, Common Sense House. Justice's dad said, did you eat dinner yet? It's a great question. That's a great question, Justice's dad. I didn't eat any dinner today. Just had lunch. Keith Kenner said he was on the bench Wednesday looking pretty slim. He was. I saw him Wednesday. I did see him Wednesday. I think he'll be practicing in the next 2 weeks. I hope he's practicing a lot sooner than that. I hope we... well, I guess, yeah, you're right. You're right on track. I expect him in the start of February. That was what I expected from the start of the year. From literally before training camp started, I expected February. The very beginning of February. At earliest, late January. But Susan said, and I appreciate you, Susan. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I know this is a crappy game. I wish I could jazz it up a little bit for you guys a little bit more, but the Knicks have just given us nothing. Like even right now, Hukporti, I'm trying to sing the praise of Hukporti, but he's not, not giving us a whole lot right now. I said he looks in shape and they're being careful, but right now I don't see Mitch adding being enough. Very fair. Very fair. I will say that if you have a legit backup big that you can trust, you can spare Towns a little bit more than they have, and maybe that keeps them fresher. Well, it should keep them fresher, but also it should also allow your team to be able to run a little bit more because you're not relying so much on Towns. Shamit cross-court pass to Anunoby, driving it down and just taking it right out of his hands. He's been so bad tonight. Case and Wallace driving it down, goes up, gets blocked by Hukporti. Good hustle from Hukporti. $111-89. I'm not even keeping track of the score anymore, y'all. I'm not even keeping track of the score anymore. 111-89. 6 minutes to go. I said, I think something is up with OG. Could be. Could be. He just played well against Toronto. That's the thing. It's the thing. Kay Hazy said Precious is out of the 5, Huck is in. Tom Thibodeau's too stubborn, man. He's too stubborn of a guy. I hope so. I hope so for sure. Case and Wallace off the beautiful pass from Harnstein. Pump fakes Hukporti out of his shoes and lays it up and in. Keith Kenner said, at least the Magic lost and the Celtics are losing. All right, we'll go through the box score in a second. Hukporti knocks down a little push shot in the paint. He's just better. He's just better than Sims. He's just better than Achua. You're just going to have to live with the rookie mistakes. I say all the time that the reason he's not playing them, just because I can tell you the reason, does not mean I agree with the reason. Just play Hukporti, live with the mistakes he's going to make. He's better than Achua. He's better than Sims. Harnstein up top. He's going to drive it against Hukporti. Knocks down the high floater over him. David said OG is okay. He's not happy with his no energy team, no toughness. Well, I don't know what to tell you, David, because he was the prime person who brought no energy and no effort tonight. The #1 prime suspect. So I don't know how he could look at other guys and say, where's your energy, where's your effort, when Josh Hart is outplaying him every single night. Campaign dancing around a Hukporti screen. Swings it over to McBride. Extra pass to Toppin. Toppin back to McBride. Has it on the left wing. Dancing with it. Dancing with it. Puts up a 3. Deuce McBride too long. Long rebound out to Wallace. Keenar said, dude, the fans have known Huck is the guy. Huck just needs to work on his boxing out. Way better upside than the non-cat bigs. I agree with you. I've agreed with you since the beginning of the year. I've agreed with you in Summer League and preseason, all that. But I just know the coach. I'm not going to I know Tom Thibodeau's not going to play him. So I don't get my hopes up, and I'm not going to get riled up talking about, every night come out and be like, Huck Porty should be playing. I know Huck Porty should be playing. But I also know who the head coach is. And he's not going to play Huck Porty. Maybe he's just had enough of Achua and Sims, and he's going to go with Huck Porty from now on. He's going to try him because he's got to try something different. They're getting no energy from these other guys. They're getting nothing positive from these other guys. You know, I said, well, that's why the fans are getting irritated at Tibbs. I know, and I get it. McBride gets a download to Huck Porty. Back to McBride. Get it back to Huck Porty. Get it to my man, Huck Porty. Coming off a Huck Porty screen. Leaning in. Stops. Low pull-up mid-range jumper. Gets it to go. Common Sense House said, Bridges gets a perfect attendance badge, but he didn't do any work on this shit. That's great. That's so true. It's so true. Almost a turnover. It is a turnover. Shamit chases it down. 3:20 to go. Over to McBride. Throws the lob to Toppin. Alley-oop to Toppin. Just for the nostalgia. AB said Leon has to do something. Does Leon really want Dolan stepping in? I don't think Dolan's going to step in, guys. Like, the Knicks, with this loss tonight, will be, what's their record going to be? 25-14. They are 11 games over 500. You guys are acting like this is the 10th game they lost in a row and one of the worst teams in the league. Dolan is not stepping in for anything. Just his dad said, get Jimmy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I want nothing to do with Jimmy Butler. He can go be somebody else's problem. Isaiah Joe, another three, and another splash. David said, SmackDown time? Man, it's been SmackDown time for 2 hours. When did SmackDown go live tonight? 8? It's been SmackDown time for a long time, man. Kolek and Matt Ryan are going to check in here. AB said they're not beating any good teams. They are not. They got to get a good win under their belt. We're not even halfway through the season. They had a cupcake schedule to start the year. Like a lot of teams did, like a lot of good teams did. But as the schedule gets harder, you're going to play better teams. You know, get healthy, get rested, and get your minds right. You know, tonight was just a mental block they had, man. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to throw that one away as a fan. As a player, I hope they hold on to it. But as a fan, I'm going to throw this game away. Just get it out of my mind. I'm going to pretend like it didn't happen come Sunday. And I'm just going to keep it moving from there, you know? AB said, been a WWF fan since 85. God damn, AP-year-old. I'm playing. Yeah, I've been a WWE fan since I was a kid. Fell out of it like around, I don't know, 09, 10, around there. You know, it's hard. Probably before that. It definitely, around that time. Around the time where I started to, the more I dove into basketball, the more I pulled back on wrestling. But now that I'm older and I got a little bit more time in my hands and social media makes it easier to follow wrestling, I've been getting back into it. It's also, like, never been better than what's going on right now. So, just as Dad said, I'm the exact same age as WrestleMania. God damn, you're old. I'm playing. No, I'm playing. You're good. WrestleMania is going to be what? 42? You're not old. Right? 42, right? That's the next WrestleMania? So you're 41, going to be 42 just as Dad? That's not old at all. It's not old at all. You're younger than my parents. Gigi said, can this disgrace of a team do us a favor and not show up for the post-game press conference? No. They need to. That is letting them off the hook. You absolutely need to show up for that. You need to sit there and answer for your crimes. Sorry, love. So Towns and Brunson, two weakest defenders. Teams constantly run pick and roll. Get the switch and the mismatch going down to the hill. Look, they just played the same exact OKC team down to the wire. This is not who they are. They're much closer to the team we saw the other night. Right? Like, how do you explain that game, y'all? Like, I know it sucks. This is not who they are. That's not who they are. You didn't say anything wrong, Sire Love. That is 100% factual. Towns and Brunson are the two weakest defenders in the starting lineup, probably on the team. But they're fine. You can play around that if everybody's going to play well. And tonight, nobody played well. A pull-up three for Jay Will, can't get it to go. Good box out and rebound from Toppin. We are in full end-of-game mode. Kolek is in, Toppin is in, Hugporty's in, Payne is in, along with Matt Ryan. Payne dancing around the screen, puts up the floater, gets it to go. And it is 123 to 97. AB said, my mother had to post up Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, and then I saw him on TV. Big, tall, white guy, shoots a three out of the corner, gets it to go. Wish I knew his name. Wish I could give him credit right now. I guess I'll look his name up. Kolek driving it down, puts up a floater. In and out, can't get it to stay. Who is this young guy? Who is this young man? I got to give him his proper credit. He knocked down a three. That is Alex Dukas. Alex Dukas. Shout out, Alex. 126.97. Kolek has it up top. Boop, boop, boo-doo-doo-doo. Kolek is going to fire a three. He can't hit the three. Here comes Jay Will. Gets it over to Kenrich Williams. He's going to attack Kolek. Half spin, going under the basket, reverse layup. Blows the layup. Comes Kolek. Kolek's going to go to the foul line for two free throws. We're under a minute to go. Oh, we just naming wrestlers? Here's the thing. I'll tell y'all my 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. My personal 5. So obviously I'm not going to go as far back as you guys, but from what I've seen in my lifetime, my 5 favorite wrestlers. Number 1 is Kurt Angle. Nobody else is numbered. But my number 1 favorite wrestler of all time is Kurt Angle. The GOAT. The true GOAT. Kolek knocks down his free throw. Everyone else is just the list. It's not numbered after this. I'll go Triple H. I'll go Shawn Michaels. They crossed so many generations. They were having so much fun. By the time I was watching it, great time. I'll go Dave Bautista. My man Bautista was a beast. And now that he's a phenomenal actor, I get to watch him now in like a post-career arc right now. I love it. Kolek comes up with the steal. Gets it over to Ryan. Driving it down, puts up the floater, gets it to go. So that's 4 right there. And I guess my 5th, I'll go Rey Mysterio. Love Rey Mysterio. Love him for life. Love him for life. Gigi said, come on, Chef, those are recent ones. Hey, man, what I can tell you, I'm young. That's all. I can't go further back than that. I didn't watch those guys on a weekly basis. Those are the guys I watched on a weekly basis. Those are my 5 favorite of all time. Just as the dad said, Macho Man number 1, Hogan number 2, Scott Hall number 3, Flair number 4, Papa Shango number 5. Okay. Matt Ryan, left corner 3. Can't get it to go. We got another Hogan. We got Sid Vicious, Andre the Giant, Roddy Piper. I like Roddy Piper. Randy Savage, The Undertaker, Ted DiBiase. The Undertaker, another guy who was able to cross generations like that. Common Sense House said, Mikhail Bridges averaging 18 a game. We're going to lose by 27. This one is on Mikhail. It's on Mikhail. It's on the whole team. It's on Mikhail. It's on Anunoby. It's on the bench. It's on all these guys. Josh Hart showed up to play. Brunson tried. Towns playing on one leg tried. Nothing was going their way. Thunder are too good. You're not going to be able to overcome that if all your guys aren't going to be ready to go. They played them well a week ago. I think that's closer to the team that they actually are than they are now. You know? Crazy Thunder said the Ultimate Warrior. Justice's dad said Warrior was trash as a wrestler. I mean, when you're a kid, do you really care? When you're a kid, if you were growing up at that time. Madrasi said The Rock was the best trash talker. John Cena killed The Rock on the mic. I'm not the biggest John Cena fan, but he dominates that category. The best on the mic of all time. The best on the mic of all time. But that's going to be it, y'all. That's going to be it. as much as I'd love to continue this wrestling conversation, because best believe that is a far more interesting thing to talk about than what we laid witness tonight. So I appreciate everybody for coming out and watching this absolute disaster of a game with me. Appreciate you guys. But that's going to be it, right? It's going to be it. Thank you guys. Remember, stay hydrated, brush your teeth, and get a good night's sleep tonight. I'll see you guys on Sunday. I got nothing to say. I'll see you guys on Sunday, man. I'm out. Peace. Bye.